gap the session then. Do we want
Yep.
to start playing?
Tough, you have to.
Go for it.
I've
Yes.
already forced it and started.
Hi, folks.
Hi, guys.
Oopsie.
Back to the start.
I was going to say the your channel's still showing that it was hosting someone.
Yeah, we'll change over
He's
in a
got the
second.
title. He's got the
In a
title.
second. All right, fair. We good to go?
I've already clicked start, so it's over.
Well, I
the
hope so. No,
All
we
right,
need
welcome back to Alterra Killscore Mercenaries. If you're just tuning in for the first time, go watch the previous videos. That's about as much recap as you're getting. We're on episode 4 of the Rogues, or on episode 4 on the Rogue Solar Arc, part 5. So about those prophecies that we never got to last week.
There are prophecies.
Because everyone died. Yeah.
There was
About
prophecies. Well,
those?
there's going to be prophecies in the second half, but we never made it to the second half.
We
we have
nearly
time about
made it to
those
the
this
second
week.
half.
We
Yep.
tripped at the last
For those of you, as a
hurdle.
reminder, everyone died last week to the Lord of the Hunt, who
I didn't
very
die.
narrowly,
Spoiler.
the majority of people
Oh, yeah.
died last
Well,
week.
they're not going to come in at episode for the penultimate episode, are they? They're not going to come in for that. If they
Yeah,
did,
but
they've
missed
only
the rest of
themselves to
them.
blame.
Mm-hmm.
Still.
Spoiler alert! It's your
Spoiler
own fault.
alert. Yeah. This
Today we
ain't
have
for
a
you.
special guest player who knows how they're going to be there here. James playing Blackstar, but they'll tell you all about themselves in a moment when we do a quick voice to a character check.
Yep.
And that's pretty much it. Yeah, half the party died. They might survive, they might not. Let's find out. Grognar, why don't you start us off with a quick voice to name check?
Hi, I'm Bob. I play Grognar the Mighty, and I died along with my poor little cat leopard print thong.
It was a real shame, but they were healing people with healing potions. They had to go. Nana Muffins.
Hey, I'm Gio. I play Nana Muffins, and I survived because I'm a bad bitch.
It's true, they
Imagine
nearly
Nana
didn't.
with sunglasses now.
50-50 at the end.
Oh,
Like
God.
that, the grandmother from Hoodwinked. That's
Yeah.
that.
I can see that. Slightly smaller. Wolfie as Lachlan.
Hi, I'm Lochnone, the giant rocket-powered greatsword wielding Dragonborn Ranger who talks a lot of shit and got shot a lot for it. But make friends.
Yep, did you get shot as much as Millig, Hammerfist?
I'm Neil, and I play Millik Hammerfist, who's very angry and stubborn dwarf that refuses to die. And yes, he got shot more than Norn did.
Yes, he did. Jesus Christ.
Refused to
20
die.
times over.
The new
Oh,
cockroach
that
has
was
been
ridiculous.
crowned.
Ridiculous. You ended up looking like a hedgehog.
It was
Did we ever
more
go back and
matters.
count how many arrows they
Animal.
actually took?
No, I meant to, but I was busy all week.
Over
it was,
20.
It was like 50. I genuinely think it was about 50.
Quite
It's
possibly.
like 3 or 5 at a time.
And having also survived with Nana, Rusty.
Hi, I survived. And
L.
my name's
That's all you need to know.
Sorry.
Ask not for whom the bell tolls.
They're the short person with a gun.
Yeah.
Who seems to like pissing people off.
Every time a bell rings, an angel gets its wings shot off by one of Ben's characters.
Yeah,
Sorry,
that's true.
that was my food being delivered.
Go.
That's fair. Well, that's
Awesome
bad.
delivery.
They have food.
Yeah.
You gotta be
Food.
jealous.
Jealous. I've run out of
Sustenance.
drinks.
That's all you really need to know now. And then introducing, you know what? They need no introduction. They'll introduce themselves. Go ahead, James.
I don't need an introduction. You all know me from the Tuesday night games, even though I've been away for some time. But we'll be back. I'm playing Merida Blackstar, darling, the elf extraordinaire who wanders from plane to plane and is basically trying to stop a war, darlings. How I came across these sorry band of
Whoops.
tarts, you'll soon find out. Let's just say 2 out of 5 is a pretty decent show against an archfey.
It's true. You got to see just a little hint of the power of the Lord of the Hunt, who didn't start getting serious until you bloodied him. He was like, "Oh shit, they're actually doing some damage now."
We can
Very
take
intriguing.
him. We can take him round too.
See what he does when he just goes
Oh,
full out
yes.
from now on. But yes, we return to the scene of death, where I already had moved stuff around, but slight retconning. So all the party is dead, and a strange figure comes and whisks them away. James, I don't know if you want to describe anything here, or if we want to just move on straight to the location. I'll leave it up to you.
Oh, it'd be very cinematic. While sort of dark melodious music plays, like a sort of lament for the fallen. A purplish cloak figure would sort of check pulses and just sort of mutter like a stabilization for the two that are still alive, just making sure they're still alive. And
There's a representation of who's dead.
yeah,
it's
And the cat.
very
And,
optimistic.
and
I
conjure
don't
up
think it's
with
Sparkle's
a
cat, was it?
conjure up with a snap of her fingers, pale fingers, a floating disc underneath the group, essentially.
Yep.
And whisk
And
them
then we
away.
cut to a beautiful, sunny, idyllic ruined shrine. The light shooting down in golden rays, but there's a slight purple hint to it, slight bit of pink. As who do you want to wake up first?
Me?
Yes, the one doing all the waking up.
Oh no, I would have cast sleep on them and then resurrected them and then left them to their own devices while I observed them for a day.
Okay.
I want to see how they interact.
Then everyone roll me a d20 who isn't James. We're going to find out in what order you all wake up.
She's the cloaked schema.
Everybody at 17.
High five!
Just Millig and Bane, the two that died, just wake up. Oh, here we are, waking up at the same
barbarian-
time.
The barbarians get up first.
Yeah, that's fair. Milik, Lachlan, you are the first to wake up, finding yourself in this beautiful, almost deafened landscape. It feels like you're underwater, but you can hear nature all around you. There is a lush golden but slightly pink hueness to the light coming in from this southern wall. There's a hole in the ceiling coming down. In the middle, you can see a giant, beautiful statue of this gorgeous elf, and you can hear the stream of a river flowing back upstream just nearby you. What would you like to do?
Ow! And Noah's gonna just sit up and like have a look around. It's like, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't expect to wake up in anywhere this nice.
Yep. Did you have any dreams as you're waking up? Are you startling for something? Do you remember the last moments of your death as just the eyes of the Lord of the Hunt shoot into you along with piercing pain?
I think I just remember a lot of arrows, probably, because he shot me a lot at the end to make sure I would stay dead as well. So
Yep, as you glance over, you can see Milig also waking up. Milig, how are you responding to waking up from death?
Millig's eyes open. He's just like, oh, I must have got so wasted last night. My head's killing me. I'm hurting all over. And then a couple of flashbacks, like, God, I died. That pointy-eared prick.
Died.
how are the arrows feeling?
Well, I got the point of what he was saying.
Ah, boo, puns. I missed you, Neil.
I bet.
No one's gonna laugh at that.
But that's enough. No more.
Crockett, why did you roll 2?
For the cat.
Well, the cat wakes up first.
Wakes up next.
Yeah! The cat wakes up first.
I definitely didn't save the cat. I definitely didn't bring the cat back.
That's
I would have
left.
sort of remarked upon that as an afterthought. Be like, okay, I'll bring the cat.
As the cat stretches and yawns and sees the golden stream of light that looks so enticingly warm, what does the cat do?
The cat immediately charges and tries to see if there are any fish in the lake or the river. Whatever this is.
It is a
Scream.
river flowing back upstream.
Look for fish.
Leopard.
There would be fish, technically.
Leopard
All the
is
delicious
the
fish that Blackstar has ever eaten.
That's what the cat would do.
Rainbow-coloured fish.
After that, it is Rusty. As you wake up, Rusty, you're not dead. That's
Sorry,
good
I
to
made
know.
myself while I was eating.
Rusty
it.
eats.
Rusty's eating his chips. Is that no? Rusty wakes up and just looks around, going, "Where the feck are we? We were. This is nothing like where we were before." Oi, Larkin, Millock,
Rusty,
any idea where we are?
not
Not
a
in the
faintest idea.
And as you're shouting,
Right.
Nana
But
is
it's better
woken,
where we were.
stirred, along with Grognar, as the whole party begins to wake up. You can hear an echoing sound of what sounds like a whale call coming from outside above you in the sky.
Well, have
Still a
another.
sky whales?
What? Where are we?
No idea.
Anyone know what happened to that Lord of the Cunt?
Killed
This
us.
episode brought to you by Lord Hunt.
Language, Rusty, it's too early for that.
Oh no, you okay there?
Nana's going to pull out a little book, flick it open, and in somebody else's handwriting, there's a tick under a long column that says, not dead. Good, good, good. Just went down. Didn't die this time. Good, good, good.
I
Ah,
feel like
you
I
survived.
died.
Nice.
I went somewhere. A bar?
I think. Well, when did Milligan?
Maybe in the afterlife. Who cares?
No, I think Rusty was one of the first to go down.
Grognar died first.
Yeah.
Rusty actually.
Ragnar
Yeah, because
fell off a cliff.
Rusty.
Ragnar got shot and then fell off a cliff.
Yeah, because I went down after the barrage. I can't
You
remember if Grognar.
Yeah,
went down
Grognar was
or not.
already unconscious but not dead at that point, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Everyone else is still just hanging on. And they all got brought up with a cat afterwards.
Mhm.
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah, so after that point, Rusty has no idea. That Lord of the County, that barrage thing that he did, that was insane. Anyone
Yeah.
have any idea of how to like negate that if he tries
I'm
to do that
guessing
again?
don't appear in the middle. Seems to be the best option.
well, I think one way of doing it.
Be one of those solars? He seemed to.
I think a
He
lot of
really-
that stuff comes from his bow. So we get his bow out of his hands. I knocked it away from him and he immediately chased after it. So we get that bow out of his hands. It shouldn't be anywhere near as bad. Ugh.
So if we can
Okay, so
disarm-
plan one, take his hands.
Play keep away with bow. I think we
No,
can do
just-
that.
Take his hands. He can carry the bow in his mouth or like take the hands, and then the rest will follow.
Well,
I'm going to
I-
just lie down
If
for a
you
second.
take it, they will come.
if I get a clean strike, I could probably take his hands. Holding up the sword of sharpness.
Yeah, he's got some real tough ones. This thing, he just put it mine. It put a hell of a dent in him, but it didn't chop it off. So
Yep, Noid Flesh. Just highly resilient based on how much hit points you have. But yes, you wake up and you reacquaint yourself with the fact that you're alive and you have sensations and feelings and also great agonizing pain from headaches and
And
all
Millie can
sorts.
move his legs.
resurrection may have brought you back, but
how
psychological pain resides.
what would we need to do to try to figure out where we are?
Probably just say you want to explore or look outside.
Yeah, I mean,
Does
even-
anybody
even that-
recognise the statue?
Do any of us recognize the statue?
yeah,
Anyone
do
with
we?
proficiency in
Looks
history,
like an
go ahead
elf.
and make me a history check.
History. Oh, I've got
And
proficiency in
I've got
history.
-2 in history.
I
so
don't
no.
know how. I don't know how I can have proficiency.
Mhm. Oh,
But I
actually,
do
what plane
have-
is Grognar from?
None of these ones. Which is
Is
worse.
from is he
Somewhere
from Faerun?
where
Mo-
Goliaths have knighthoods, apparently.
Yes.
Where samurai Goliaths are knights.
Make of that as you will.
Two-legged cats.
We've never established.
with two-legged cats.
I'm pretty sure they're from
The monster.
Monster Hunter. Yeah, they were
Yeah.
asking. Pretty sure they're from the Monster Hunter
Right.
universe.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
But with Goliaths.
Mm.
Oh,
Goliath. The Goliath version of Monster Hunter.
Oh, you're the Admiral! That explains a lot, actually. I don't know anyone
Yeah.
who gets that reference.
The only thing that I know about Monster Hunter is the very bad film.
Ah, that's not a
I mean,
good
I've seen a
example.
very bad
Play-
trailer.
Play Monster Hunter World. That'll do as much
Right.
as you need.
I only know that it's not The Witcher. They're
Correct.
the Witcher Wild Hunt and Monster Hunter are two different things, and
Correct.
I only learned that this month.
Really?
Yeah.
But none of you, you're all pretty confident none of you recognize this figure. They're nobody from Alterra mythos or history. And even their physiology there's slight differences to the various elven races you've seen.
Does it-
Fantasian elves are
Does it
a
look
little.
like a grave site or memorial or something like that?
Great question, James. Does it?
It does look like a memorial. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
It looks
Whoever
very
this-
much like the Balin's tomb kind of thing. So that the sunlight pouring in, illuminates the statue.
Okay.
Okay, slightly more important, Nana says from laying back. How did we get here? Or rather, who brought us here? Because this is definitely not my heaven.
I don't think
this is
I'd end
anyone.
up in a heaven if I'm being perfectly honest. So...
I
I
think
don't
I
think
mean,
was.
this is
fair.
anyone's heaven.
I think I was in some kind of bar, drinking with people. Short people.
was-
If I
Ah,
went to heaven, I'd
like
still
you,
be in the
Milik.
knowledge domain.
What?
Like you, Milik. People I was drinking with.
Like me, Scottish.
Oh, well done.
They seem to recognize me, though I don't recognize them.
As you're having a look
Our
around,
dwarves look the same.
you notice that the fish swimming through the streams are incredibly weird looking, very cubist in design, as they have strange non-forming features and shapes as they're making their way up. And if you look outside, you notice that the skylight is this Aurora Borealis of deep golden yellows and pinks and purples, as well as there is a sea above you of large gargantuan whales floating through the air, and a giant smiling silvery moon looking down, chasing the whales to eat them.
Oh my!
Okay,
I like
so
that
nobody
moon's
eats.
idea. I'm hungry.
No. Look at the place. We've also been drugged. Nobody eats anything. It's just
Okay.
a bad idea if you see whales in the sky.
Hello? Is anybody here?
When you say food, by the way, you'd notice a smell of food, cooked food coming from over in this direction. But you don't receive an answer to that question.
The cat would have smelt it before me.
I think no one
yeah.
smelt it before existence, possibly.
Yes.
Yeah. Apostrophe food. Food.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure why there's an apostrophe there.
A slight pause. A food.
As you'll
Ru-
the
Rus-
cat gets scared off by the fish trying to eat the cat back,
Ow!
and heads off south towards the food, looking for an easier source of substance.
Yeah, Rusty's going to notice what looks like a pile of scrap, which is actually Spark.
Oh yeah. Oh.
And he's going to go down to it and say, "Arm, poor thing," and expend a... Oh, I'm going to have to do it as a third level because it's been hours. Expend a third level spell to essentially heal it. And Yeah, it'll be up in about an hour.
For all intents and
Ah.
purposes, unless James decides they want to kill you, you will have a long rest before the next combat or thing begins.
Mhm.
Right.
To go
Did you
along
get
with your
within
level up.
10 feet of the statue?
No.
No, not yet.
That's Sparkers.
Oh. Well, if you're sort of standing over Spark and working on him, then you would
Yeah,
hear...
Don't worry about it until they
Huh?
actually want to
Okay.
investigate the statue.
That's fair.
None will get up, stretch. Go, ow, that hurt a lot. It was worth it. I'm gonna go check out because I can smell cooking. I won't eat it. I'm curious to see who's cooking at least.
Now, someone's cooking. That means someone brought us here.
Yep. Someone's gonna
Just
go.
leaps the river, yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
I've got straight 29. I can jump over the building if I need to. So.
Rusty starts following.
Oh, so
There's no one in there cooking. It's just happening. Just cooking is occurring.
The sun's that hot.
okay, we're going this way.
Is it the like the kitchen in the Wheezy's kitchen?
I
Like,
guess.
things
Yeah,
are
well,
making.
it's more like unseen servants, perhaps.
Right.
You're aware of magic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, there's animated food equipment making food.
Yeah. A couple of the
that's all you
pots sing, "Be our guest," quite menacingly.
Be our guest.
Be our guest. Or
It's not a
else.
suggestion, it's a demand.
Yeah.
Yeah, guest.
The
Well,
food looks up at you.
Eat
Oh, God.
me.
Oh God, Chris, no!
I'm
Oh
gonna
no!
shoot the food. I'm gonna shoot the food.
Somebody
It
want
is-
to eat me? I want to die.
It is all your favorite food, though. I will say that. Whatever your favorite foods are, it is that.
You're also going very
So
One Piece there with the talking food.
Oh, it's
Strange stuff happens in the dreamscape.
burritos. It's burritos that will kill anyone else if they eat them.
The Doritos line up on a diving board over some dip.
It was burritos, not Doritos, but I'll take Doritos as well.
That's fair.
Burritos with a side of Doritos.
Yeah, I'm happy with it.
Some burritos line up on a diving board over salsa and
Yeah.
guacamole and sour cream. Or, just a tri dip.
Nod's stomach makes the sound of thunder.
Wait, are we saying there's a Taco Bell here?
Ah, yes.
No, this is a good time. It's a torchies. It's a torchies.
My God, someone's using electricity. Where's the attack coming from? Oh, it's you.
That's my stomach.
Uh,
I just
Ha.
died. I'm allowed to be hungry.
when did you last eat?
When I was alive.
How long has it been? How long have we been dead?
I don't know. I don't ask.
And then suddenly Grognar's stomach rumbles too, like thunder. Oh,
Oh,
yes.
hell, right. And I said not to eat anything yet. Let's give it a bit first.
I've got some scrolls of good berries if you want them.
I think my squire needs sustenance as well, and I'm not sure if he'll
Is the
eat
cat already eating?
eat berries. The cat. Well, if the cat's as hungry as us, then he's not holding back. He's
Cat
got.
is head first in a pot of fish.
Yes.
It's a barrel of sea.
It's just it's got fish in its mouth already.
No, the cat's already eating.
Well, then let's watch to see if the cat dies.
Hey!
Did you
No,
watch?
no one will kill
Cats.
my squire.
Again.
James, does the cat die?
no, if it licks the bowl clean, it licks the bowl clean. To be honest, there's tiny little engraving in the bottom of the bowl that's not visible to anyone, basically, but it's written in paragraphs.
Okay. Fair.
Yeah.
But you guys watch as the cat eats the food. The food does not appear to be poison. The cat seems quite happy by this and goes to lounge in the golden light. After some time, nothing happens yet.
Yeah, I wait for about 5 minutes and go.
Cat gets
Cat
up and
appears-
starts dancing.
The cat appears to be fine.
The cat looks over to you with a monocle and a mustache. My dear gentlemen, the food is fine. Dive in. Before wandering off.
What?
You all take a double take. The cat's back to normal.
Huh? What?
You're
Might
not
just
quite
be
sure
your-
what you just saw.
Yeah, it might just be your hunger.
I am definitely going for something to eat. The cat is looking looking weird to me. I may be losing my mind due to hunger. Sorry, Nana.
Yeah, and no one just eats just picks up a huge pot of all the burritos and basically just the entire table and start eating it all.
That's fair.
Yeah,
When is
as-
Blackstar looking to tenor?
Oh, as soon as they've all eaten.
All right.
So as soon as
counts down.
there's like a bowl or two that's empty, you would notice at the bottom of each bowl is written like in ever decreasing sized font. By consuming this meal, you agree, and then you can't read beyond that part. But it looks like a contract carved into the bottom of each bowl.
Unless you
And
got
then at the bottom of each paragraph, there's a little black star symbol.
unless you got minute seeing.
Yeah,
I've got
basically.
perception 28.
You
Let's
need an
go pretty
investigation.
passive.
It's more investigation, though.
What to see?
Yeah, to investigate and to find things, isn't it?
No,
Yeah,
that's,
if you've got
that's,
eyes
for,
and
that's for like
minute seeing.
hands-on.
Yeah.
Okay. Then you
Like
you'd
seeing
notice
is
it's there.
perception, hands-on is investigation.
Oh, then you definitely realize it's a contract. And
Language
given the
is it in?
style of it's in common.
Ah, cool.
And given the style of writing, it goes into detail of by consuming this meal, you agree that like charges and stuff brought before you, etc., by the owner, whatever.
Oh, it's like a terms. It's a
Yeah,
it's a terms
yeah.
and condition.
Mhm.
Fair enough.
Oh no.
No, I'll just go look at one of the balls. And go. Oh, fair enough, and just keep eating it.
Yeah, Rusty's got a plate in front of him with bacon, sausages, eggs,
Good choice.
beans, tomatoes. Basically a full fry up.
Nice.
Fair, right.
Best thing
Is-
after a death hangover.
It's fine if there's people who don't eat, but does anyone not eat? Just
Nana eats
just
a good
so I
amount.
can. Okay, that's just so I know who I can control and who I don't. And then once you've all eaten your fill, I imagine, yeah, she'd appear at that point, just sort of leaning against the statue.
8 hours of constant eating later.
But yeah,
Just
so a
sort
good
of-
10 minutes pass by,
Yeah.
and you guys return to your party, starting to make plans as to what to do next, how to figure out where you are, putting your brains together, seeing what you know of the landscape.
One of the bowls with me, by the way.
We need
Show it, Nana.
we need to get
Could-
more supplies for our next.
Would be a good check to
Attempt.
see if you know where you are.
Yeah. Could I come out from around the corner holding the cat?
Yeah,
Like
sure.
stroking the cat, scratching its ears.
But
Is Big
first of
West
all,
style?
Blofeld.
those
Yeah,
with
both help.
proficiency in history, give me a history check, see if you know what plane you're on. Because the giant whales flying in the sky and the giant moon eating them might be a good giveaway.
30
Rusty
Rusty knows.
All right.
Yeah, it's dream food, but well, fuck it.
Grognar has an inkling just because you've still been here enough to like the dreamscape. While is this fantastical location, it's still this kind of child tale rumored. You don't actually know if it's true or not. But you've at least heard rumblings of, oh, maybe this is, and you've seen enough wild stuff that it wouldn't be out of the realm of possibility to be their dreams for there to be a dreamscape. But Rusty, you are an expert on the dreamscape. Explain to us why you're an expert on the dreamscape and how this fits into your backstory and character.
I'm just trying to think now.
Instruction manual.
Who is Rusty that they are so obsessed with the dreamscape?
he
Are
had
you a gnome?
heard no, halfling.
Oh, damn.
I'm gonna say that he found. No, I'm gonna say that he got the idea and instructions on how to build Spark in a dream, and therefore has been researching the dreamscape in order to re-access it to see if he could find further inventions.
I like that. That's a pretty good one. Yeah, artificers and inventors and geniuses, especially gnomes and halflings, are probably well aware of just the power of the dreamscape and how new ideas and strange combinations can flourish from the realm. And there might even be a sect of the more experimental artificers who take experimental substances to put them into a deep sleep in order to dive into the dreamscape. Dream spelunking is a thing that the more adventurous and bored of the rich
Yeah.
society dabble in.
Most
It's
of
what
us know this.
Artemis are like students, particularly.
I mean, usually you need
On my
to
gap
have
year.
ground up hack bones, or hack dream dust.
Yes, the player's already familiar with the
That's what I'm
essence
saying.
of
Most of us
dream
know
dust.
this.
Yeah.
These characters just come across it for the first time, unless you're Rusty, who did some experimentation in Artifice or Uni.
Of course, there are other ways.
As you all hear a voice
Who the
coming
hell are
from the
you?
other end of the statue.
Why have you got my squire?
Oh,
If
it's
you want to describe to them
yours.
what they are seeing.
Well, she's still hooded at this point. So just a pale, slender face beneath this sort of deep violet cloak. Just sort of kneeling down, sort of scritching the cat there. He's such a good boy, aren't you? Yes, you are.
Yes,
Such a cutie pie.
he's a very good squire.
A friend of mine had a cat squire once.
It's a common thing that I'm just not aware of. I thought just Grognard was weird.
If you're mentioning who I think you're mentioning, they weren't a cat squire.
Well,
They were
they
an
were,
actual tabaxi child.
well, they were a tabaxi child that he
They
sort of
just
adopted.
a child.
But,
Okay.
Close
but cat
enough.
squire is you know it's
I
close
mean,
enough.
Leopard probably looks like a tabaxi child.
Oh yeah, I
Proportion's a
forgot
bit
you had
wrong,
the like
but yeah.
bipedal cat.
Proportion's a bit wrong.
A slightly chibi tabaxi child.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Who doesn't actually speak.
Meow. Small limbs.
I meow back.
Does the head tilt quizzical look at you?
Yeah.
No, it understands me.
All right. Yeah, that's why it does the head tilt quizzical look at you.
I also don't think that like even understands like common. By the way.
Are you being well treated? No, you can actually tell me rather than meowing. I can understand you, and you can understand me. Well, that's good then. Your accent's a bit meowish. Yeah, no, that's okay. A simpleton. Okay.
My friend, I'm not sure if you have quite noticed, but my squire is not quite of this realm, and neither am I.
No, I gathered as much. The
I
manner of
don't
your
even think we're
speaking.
in our realm. We're in the dream realm.
We're not from
Yes.
this realm or the other realm.
No,
Not all of you are from Alterra, then.
no.
Yeah.
No.
And yet you fight with weapons forged in Alterra
Yes. Well,
and beyond.
I need a way home, and the best way to do that is earn money.
If it's home you want to go, I can send you there like that.
Are you
Or about
sure?
disappear.
But
Are you sure?
but I'd wager, yes, of course. But I'd wager there's something else you want more than that right now. Am I right?
Well, for now, vengeance on the one whom has killed me and my friends once. And
I
also,
think-
Some of us.
To be honest, I think we're getting a bit distracted from our actual goal here.
Yeah, we've
We're-
got actually enough job.
Yeah, we're
oh
we've
yes,
been
that too.
hired to
I'm sorry.
hunt down a rogue solar.
I'm aware.
How? Go
I
insight
have.
on that.
Yeah, sure.
It's not going to be very good, but
I mean,
no, it's 18.
I cannot roll. Oh, actually, yeah. You know, I need to roll a nat 1.
Yeah,
Nah, it's a
that's
20,
20.
27. Wait,
I'd
what's
say
the?
+2. Yeah,
Oh,
why did it
that's
say
a
Yeah, you got
guidance.
guidance on.
God damn it! Shouldn't have put guidance on. Well, it's a 25.
Yeah.
God, I rolled so low. I just have heard of your quest, and I'm intrigued
I
by
take it you've
the.
been hired by another pantheon then.
Yes, another pantheon. Indeed. You've
And which
seen
pantheon
through
would
me.
that be?
Oh, this and that. Most of them.
Please don't
I
tell me
would.
you're from Fantasia.
He sounds freelance. Oh yes.
I'm sort of been brought in from outside help. I assist all the pantheons.
As long as you don't assist that damn Lord of the Hunt.
No, I have certain designs upon the Lord of the Hunt myself. I saw your fight against him. Very impressive. Very impressive. But very foolish.
I mean, most of us died, so yeah, I agree with you on that part.
Well, I've never seen Noids cause him to almost lose face. I could see in his eyes, he almost fled.
You're kidding.
He was on the verge of it.
Oh, yes.
I mean, imagine the dishonor you'd have for running away from a battle as a lord of a hunt.
Indeed.
I want to do more than
But
embarrass
imagine worse still, allowing yourself to become the hunted and allowing that to get back to your superiors, or to your betters rather than your superiors.
Oh, I mean, I'm pretty sure Mela, Gorknar, and Lochan here probably do want to hunt him down.
Hmm.
Yes, he fled.
Well,
You better believe it.
back.
well, in
I'm
this,
back now.
I believe I can offer you some assistance.
Assistance?
The Lord of the Hunt carries something with him that I desire greatly. And conjuring out of thin air, actually, no, it's better if I take it out from inside my cloak. It looks like this. And I pull out a small piece of, looks like white stone or white wood, and I just sort of toss it in your direction. And yeah,
Catch
whoever catches it, it's quite obviously like a pawn from a chess piece.
Rusty doesn't catch it.
No one catches it.
Yeah. I want that. Or rather, the one he
Go on,
carries. Yes.
You want a chess set? I'm pretty sure you can buy them in the store for like a couple of gold.
This is a very special chess set.
Do I remember a chess piece on him when we fought?
You did not. You did not see one on him.
He keeps
not
it
keep
very
it.
close.
Yeah, invisible.
Rusty is going to pull out one of his ones of magic detection and essentially tap the piece with it.
Huh?
And
I assume it doesn't have magic.
Oh no, it's an
It's a
illusion.
model.
Oh yeah, no, it's a model. But you do sense that the black star you're talking to is an illusion.
What did he bring out? I was not paying attention.
Chess
Probably
piece.
lies
was
giving
it?
Grosnor's
I was at the
welcoming.
door.
We've dealt with someone like you before, not showing them actual cells and just being an illusion.
Oh yes, in the tower. We broke all his doors, and I left a big
He
gouge
broke
in
his
his.
staircase,
Right.
and
You
I melted
broke-
his TV set.
Oh,
Punched in his wall.
but I got a nice book from him.
Yeah, I got all this crap from him, and just opened me back.
He really likes Jack Malum, whoever that is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Some illusionist guy. It's written on this big piece of. I don't remember what it was actually written on. This thing.
Yeah, there's a load of statues of him.
Aye,
Of Jack Malum.
of Jack Malum.
Aye, that's right.
Might I see any of this equipment?
The scarf that's got the fanfic on it. That was it. I was remember it was something. It was
You've
like
also
it was
got
something
you've also
weird.
got the body pillow as well, don't you?
I have
Yeah.
a lot of shit. But
Do you pull out a body pillow of Jack Malum?
it,
Yeah.
literally, it was a body. I looted a body pillow, several knives,
You
some
looted everything.
a
Right.
couple of maps, a scarf, a clothes brush.
Pick.
So
Some
the Black
feathers.
Star that you can see takes a step forward and looks visibly not shocked but surprised, and then her mouth curls into a smile and she vanishes. And that was the mislead spell. And out from behind this cover here, the real Black Star steps, dressed in her full sort of adventurer's gear, her electric banjo lute thing strung over her back, her
Why can't it
rapier
be
at one
electric?
side, her various weapons and armor on display, looking every inch fantasy elf David Bowie. Well, that's most disturbing.
Yeah, it was weird. I can't find anyone to sell this crap to, unfortunately.
I mean, I'll take it off your hands. How does 2 gold sound?
Nah.
I did save your life. I could just leave you next time.
Nah, I want some of this at least.
Hmm.
Plus, you did get that stuff for free.
I
You
did
did get it for free. For free?
Yeah, but-
Thank you.
Hey, you can have the scarf, I'll say. And the
The
random
scarf.
body pillow if you want. I don't care about those two bits. They're
The
weird.
scarf would make a nice gift for someone I know.
Yeah, sure.
I'm sure he'd get a chuckle out of it.
Yeah, I
The
get
body,
that.
Wait,
yes, the body pillow too.
Yeah, sure.
We did notice
Do go
some
for
weird.
those two. I don't
We
care.
did
The rest I
notice
don't-
some weird stains on the body pillow as well.
Yeah.
Grognar
That's
isn't
fine. I'll wash it.
It's been washed. It has already been washed.
Aye,
Good.
these are permanent stains. We can't get rid of them. Even prestidigitation won't get rid of them.
Grognar is
I
also scratching his
see.
head. Weren't you petting cat over there? Now you're all...
Magic,
Oh,
darling.
Stop playing with stupid spells.
There's nothing wrong with magic, Grognar.
Not wrong with... There's nothing wrong with magic that hurts things, but all these ones with mess with heads and all that, I just can't be doing with.
If I could show the power of magic that can help with heads, I can help you remember something you've forgotten, if you'd like. If you could trust me.
Shouldn't we get your name first?
Who the hell are you?
Oh yes, where are my manners? And she stamps her left foot twice on the ground, and the walls sort of change and flourish, and along every sort of passage, everything except the statue changes, and it just shows almost like a tapestry of time on Alterra, her time on Alterra through a game of excellence. Wait, was it? No, Game of Elegance it was, where she was in the Feywild, that she met Lord of the Hunt. So you'd recognize little images of Lord of the Hunt, all this, that, and the other. And it would culminate with her, it would culminate in her sort of, it webs and weaves occasionally and splits off into various tangents, which is quite confusing. But the one that she points at culminates in her rescuing you guys. And she steps in front of it and says, Merida Blackstar, darlings, your savior and the hero of Akaba.
Grognar the Mighty.
Delighted to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Grognar the Mighty.
Indeed.
I'm Millig Hammersmith, and thank you very much for bringing us back. Much appreciated.
Charmed, I'm sure.
I'm Rusty.
Yes, you are. She does
You
seem a
call
little
me Nana,
miffed
dear.
that she does seem a little miffed that you've not been like, oh my god, Merida Blackstar, oh my god. She does seem a little put out by that, but she's saved face.
me none.
I
Yeah.
Actually curious to roll if I've actually ever actually heard it.
Well, you're from Eros, right?
None's not. None's from
Uh,
the dinosaur place. We were at the
oh,
first
Savara.
right, Savara. Is
Yeah.
anyone from Eros? Because if you're from Eros, you definitely have heard of them.
nope.
I think I said I was from Eros. Where's the map?
Where are they?
Where map?
Is it in the
Yeah,
law?
no one is like.
You're all
he's
from the
from-
wrong place.
Yeah, no one's been to a lot of places. So he might have. Well, check. Would it be a check? I would too curious to roll. There's been lots of places, so possibly.
You guys can roll a history check if you want.
My exploits, my songs, etc.
Nope. No one has never heard of you.
Oh my god.
Negative one.
You don't like music. This newfangled music. What is music nowadays? It's all noise.
Hilariously, I'm pretty sure Milik is actually from Steamforge. But to be fair, you went
Oh.
south instead of north, so.
No, I
I've been
didn't.
dead,
Yeah,
okay?
I didn't go to Steamforge.
Oh, that's right. You didn't even go to Steam.
Yeah, Rock went to Steamforge. Blackstar went to the Feywild instead, or Fantasia rather. Copyright.
So Rusty and apparently even Grognar has heard of you.
Probably in one of the bars at the kill score or something.
Which
He
Rusty, I'm pretty sure you decided to go from Aqaba because it's just a good artificer home.
I
That
think that's where I said I was from. It was.
Uh,
I know it was on one of the mountains, on the south side of like the big map. On it, if I remember right. Oh, there it is. I was from. I was just scrolling up on the page to see if I can actually see where it was. Where did I say I was from?
The problem with wide-ranging worlds, Chris, and legacy characters.
I
But
think
to be fair, we
I
didn't integrate their
said-
backstories that heavily.
Yeah, I think I said I was from Steamforge.
Her fame
I'm
would have
sh-
spread. to
I'm sure you're
Steamforge,
very
probably.
impressive.
Fair. While Rusty's from Steamforge, they probably also had a lot of just communication with
Wait.
Aqaba because it has the best artificer schools.
Yeah.
So
Wait.
especially if Rusty went to artificer school to do some dream spelunking drugs, probably spent some time in Aqaba at least.
Yeah.
Wait,
Uh,
did you say Black Star?
Yes, darling. Everyone calls me Blackstar.
Oh, I had some songs in the bars and taverns where I drank
Oh,
in.
stop it. You're too kind.
It was a very nice song.
Oh, which was my favourite? Which of mine was your favourite? Go on, Bob. Make something up.
Make something up.
Yeah.
I think I heard of you in Akiba Academy as well.
Ah, yes, I've got quite a cult following. I played a few of my first gigs down there.
oh my
Yeah, the person that I heard from you said that they weren't really big fan of yours.
Hilariously, if Rusty went to Aqaba, which means they'd have gone to Arcane Academy, Blackstar has an annoying fan club on
I do.
Academy.
There is
Oh,
in
yeah, okay.
history
Yeah,
a Black
so-
Star fan club.
Yeah, he would. Rusty would have ran into the fan club. They
They
would
all
have tried
dress
to
like
get in.
me.
Yeah, they would have all tried to get in to join, and
Mm.
he would have told them to piss off at every turn.
Would he have shot?
You were into goth music. Yeah,
Yeah.
they all wore the David Bowie lightning bolts on their faces.
Yeah.
Yeah, to
So
match hers.
if you were like Ziggy Stardust looking
Mm.
people, and Rusty would have been more into the
Slipknot.
troll music at that time.
Yeah, the troll
So,
music.
Yeah, troll music.
Oh, man.
It'd be rock music, so
Mm.
played by trolls.
So which of my songs is your favorite? Is it Toss a Coin or fucking Romo Fuck the Bastard? Which is my favorite? Which is your favorite?
Oh no, it was another one. One where you drunk the dwarfs are under the table, and yes, it's a great drinking game at the bar. Every
Yeah.
time the name Blackstar came up, you took a drink.
Yeah.
It's
No, that one actually wasn't one of mine. No, that they just took the tune from it and put it to different words. But thanks anyway. That's
And I
Ooh,
think
okay.
I ran into
gotta be
a
honest, I've
cult
never-
or something that follows you, and Arcane Academy?
Ah, my fan club. Yes, couldn't do without them. But
Really?
let's not talk about me. Unless
Okay.
you want
I think we should, because how the hell did we get here?
Oh, this is the Dreamfold. This is the Dreamscape. I brought you here.
So, are we actually here, or is this just our mental projections?
A little of column A, a little of column B, darling.
Because if that's the case, where are our bodies in?
You've heard of the spell Dream, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Well,
Yes,
basically,
used by perverts everywhere.
if you cast that and do a certain thing with the material components and yada yada yada, essentially you can transport your entire self into the dreamscape.
How long have we been here, by the way?
Oh, not long, only a few hours.
Okay.
Is this one of those
Well,
time dilation doohickeys?
Yeah, well, a few hours here. It's only been so it's been, what, 4 hours? So 8 seconds? No. 24 seconds outside.
That's convenient as hell.
Well, we also need to go to stock up on supplies for our next expedition after the solar, and to kick that hunt guy in the face.
Well,
Yeah.
we need to try to figure out. If you were watching us, did you see a solar? Or did you just track us and
Either.
just find yourself there?
Specifically.
Chris, would I have seen Solar if I
No,
was
you
tracking
arrived
these
after
guys?
after the solar had already been there. Solar's
Yeah.
had some time ahead of when you guys even got there.
Yeah, no, I was more tracking you guys and the Lord of the Hunt than any sort of Solar. I heard of the destruction and I heard you guys asking about him, but unfortunately didn't see the fella. Sorry.
The first of the two solars, by the way, not the demon one.
Oh yeah, no. Saw the administrator or whatever his name was getting his ass handed.
of
The arbiter of knowledge
knowledge.
getting his ass handed to him. Of course.
Yes, he does not like me, I think.
Yeah, you could have got him on side, by the way.
Does he?
I mean, we kind of did.
My head is
Rusty
still...
shot him.
My head is still scrambled.
It's fine. You can take a rest here. You can stay as long as you need. Anything you can imagine in terms of equipment, supplies. There's even a nook over there. You can go and read, sit, train, anything you want. You can do it all here in a fraction of the time that could be done back in the real world.
And will we have to sign these contracts?
No. Those were already signed in eating the food that was in them. Yeah, no, it's fine. You didn't have any though, so you're fine. The little pixie fairy person that you are.
What contract?
She grins. Oh no, nothing.
Abominable.
No, it's nothing you need to concern yourself with.
Insight check.
Mhm.
Sure.
That's not bad.
Holy shit, I actually failed.
Yay!
My god.
High five, Nana.
I rolled a 2. My god. Yeah, I am so deceptive. It's not something you need to concern yourself with. The guys who ate the food probably need to concern themselves with it.
Well, would you like to spare us waiting for you and just tell them what it is?
All it means is basically, unless you agree to do something for me in future, you forfeit the rights to your souls to me. Owing me a soul life debt or something. It's a silly fey pact. It's nonsense really, but I had to be sure that you would help me get that chess piece that the Lord of the Hunt. You can do it. In all honesty, I'm sure you'll come through for me. I'm sure that you will come through for me. And you can do whatever you like with Lord of the Hunt. I don't need him.
What if we don't actually have our souls?
Where would your souls be? They belong to you.
What if there's
Nothing
already a
sold
contract
battles.
on someone's soul?
I
Hmm.
don't know where my soul goes.
I have a contract for you.
Huh? What do you mean?
You were
I-
hammered one night and you bet against me and I won. I have contract on your soul already.
Leopard, why did you not tell me?
Well, I'm sure we can take that to yeah. Just so you know, though, I do know a pretty good lawyer who makes the most amazing pancakes. So yeah, you're gonna lose if
I
you
know a
want to
very
go
good
that
lawyer.
way.
Wait,
I know a
wait,
very
wait.
good lawyer, actually.
You only want a chess piece. We get to
I
beat
only
up
want the chess piece.
beat up
Fine,
Yeah.
I'm
Lord
fine.
of Hunt.
I'm
Yeah.
fine giving you the chess
And
piece. I don't really care.
and you know what? I will even help you defeat this solar person that you're so concerned with, so long as I get something from it as well. How about that? And then after that, you can go your merry way, and we need never see each other again, if that's what you want. Or if there's further employment, if there are more Fey people, if there are more Fey lords and ladies you want to destroy, like the Lord of the Hunt, well, then maybe I could employ you in future. But that's a tale for another time. For now, you need to rest, recover your strength. You have, after all, just died and been brought back. But rest as long as you need.
I go rooting through my bag and pull out a dragon chess set. Do the chess pieces look like this?
I mean,
We've already
is
seen
there?
the chess piece.
Yeah,
I
is
mean,
there,
they
I
look
wasn't-
like them. Yeah,
it
I
looks
they
like
won't
a
actually
it looks like a
be-
pawn chess piece.
I
Yeah, a
wasn't
white pawn. Yeah,
Yeah, it's by Arcanite.
yeah, a white Arcanite chess pawn. Don't know how big it'll be, but I imagine it's on a similar scale to this, really. So about the length of his finger, maybe. And
I cut off his finger and you can have it.
yeah, no, I'd rather have the chess piece. That's all I say to you.
Do you know how to
Cut,
keep?
cut off his hand, Ragnar.
But
Or
yeah,
at least his two fingers on his when he pulls the bowstring with.
Well, if I
I
get
will-
away with it, I will carve him up into many pieces and scatter him to the wind.
I will leave all that.
If I get there before you.
I will leave all of that in your very capable hands, gentlemen. Milady, she nods at Nana Muffins. I'll leave you to rest, and at a later date we can discuss exactly, or you can train or do whatever. I will just leave this place to you. And she goes to leave. None of you stop her.
No.
No one's already flicking through his Celestial Facebook.
Yes, we can montage there in order to speed things a little bit. It was a good little calm, reflective scene after last week's intense combat. Actually, I'm going to take this time then, have a quick 5-second break. So we're going to essentially montage there. The players are going to do some downtime activities, do any reading, and then you'll essentially do a quick shopping trip with Blackstar.
Gonna have
And
a
we'll return
montage.
back to the entrance of the Tower of Prophecy. And everyone can have long rested and have leveled up and practice with your new abilities, etc. So yeah, it's a quick 5 seconds there, and then we'll get back into the actual adventure after this nice little pause.
Mm.
Do we have
Yeah,
enough
that
time to
was
do
the-
two things?
That was
or
the
is it
spell
one?
mislead, everyone. That was
What was that?
Do we have time to do two things, or is it just like the one big one besides the level up and stuff?
Yeah.
'Cause
Let's say
I was
like
gonna-
a week or two. Depends how big a thing you're trying to do.
It's the finish off the learn a language with the book, and then try and start at least getting on a proficiency.
Let's go with just finishing up a language proficiency then, because that's quite a
Yeah,
intense
exactly.
brain activity.
Yeah, you ever tried to learn a language? It's not fucking easy.
Yes, I'm very bad at it.
And you're trying to learn Celestial. That's basically Latin.
Latin's easier than a lot of other languages. I'll say.
Latin is
I know
also-
Latin better than I know Spanish.
Latin is also what they use for give names to trees. If you want to order it from any country.
Dinosaurs and most animals,
Anything scientific, really.
very much.
Mm.
Because all the trees that you learn about in any course to do with horticulture, you learn the Latin names.
More specific.
And thus
Honest.
ends tonight's nature lesson.
Thank you for tuning in. We've been David Attenborough, and David Attenborough. Come back next week
Don't forget David Bellamy.
for actual D&D. David and David.
I'm Dave.
Yeah, that's
Welcome to Roundtable featuring Dave. Dave Squares.
No, it was John we used for our our LARP thing. Everyone was called John. We were
It was
monsters.
John. It was John. I was
We're
like,
all
I'm John, and John.
5 was it four monsters all called John.
Oh my god.
We literally. It was 4 or 5. I can't remember which.
It was
4 ancient green dragons called John.
Well, no, we were
No.
we were noids. We were basically what was it?
We're orcs, aren't we?
Berserkers. We weren't orcs. We were just
That wasn't that plot.
tribal people.
Oh, that one. Yes, I do remember. Wasn't that
'Cause
your...
It was me, Paul, actual John, and Milo.
Fake John.
Yeah.
We were all
Actual John and fake John.
And the funny thing is, we were the people who went and confused enough folk who were like the guards that someone managed to steal one of the big weapons from the militia, essentially.
We nicked a militia weapon, and also that was the same plot that we went and nicked the death mat from one of the factions, didn't we?
Yeah.
Which was like, I've got the death mat. Bear in mind, the death mat is like one of the most. It's basically at LARP. It's a little basically towel that you put down. It's like really significant. Each faction has one, and basically it's like public executions are done on it at LARP.
Yeah, no, I
and someone nicked
understand. I'm
one.
just listening incredulously.
And we
that
nicked
this
one.
Is...
I also got quite a lot of loot out of that, if memory serves, because I actually managed to like down and mug like 5 or 6 people and just looted their bodies.
Well, we had to avoid a bunch of teenagers who were actually following following us.
Really?
So we split. 2 of us split off and went to the bar because you're not going to follow us into the bar. You're teenagers. So
we had to just like go, we can't do this. These are like just a bunch of kids who are following us. Like, we can't just murder these characters.
Oh, right. Characters. I thought you meant the
I
actual...
thought you meant actual kids.
Yeah. I was
Yeah.
thinking like hooded skater... I don't know what teenagers are like nowadays. I thought actual hooded teenagers who had sneaked onto the field of battle or whatever and were like, "Oh, mate, your costume looks like it was made by your mum." Don't know why he's from London, but there you go. That's how I
that was a
pictured
London
teenagers.
accent.
It wouldn't be too well. We are in
That
Derby.
has happened.
We're
We're
in
in Derby.
Derby,
I don't
so
know.
it's not too far.
It's like
Yeah.
45. It's really actually great.
Derby's
convenient trip for me.
like 4 hours outside of London.
It's a 45-minute trip from my house. So.
Yeah, I don't think Londoners would actually be in where we are as well because it's essentially.
I know a lot of people from London who go to LT.
It's essentially a country park scene as
It's
well.
it's like 2 fields.
Yeah.
With like a stately home nearby. That's essentially what it is, and a lake.
I mean, Londoners will avoid the Midlands most of the time anyway.
Mm-hmm.
There's actually a lot of people from around London area that go.
Really?
I know a good bunch.
LARP's
It's
fun.
because most LARPs are run in the Midlands so that people can get there from anywhere. As
I
one
suppose,
particular LARP system learned when it's like, oh, it's down by London, no one goes because it's down by London, so fuck that.
Yeah, London's full of Londoners.
Full of Londoners. All right, I am back.
Politicians. Ugh.
Yeah. Eat them. Eat the rich.
Worse than dragons and orcs.
Dragons are
politicians.
amazing.
Yeah, I don't
And
think
we know some orcs.
I don't think our group particularly likes orcs.
Our group likes orcs.
Well, not our group,
Not
our
all.
faction.
Hashtag
Our
not
group
all
likes
orcs.
everyone. We are very inclusive. Everyone is welcome to join the Northern Fangs.
Yes,
Uh,
but I'm more meaning the Barbarossas who
Yeah,
keep
there's
on
a specific
keep on beating the shit out of us when.
Not beating the shit out of us. We keep beating the shit out of them. And
Anyway,
and they keep
back
getting
to the
back.
less geeky hobby
D&D. No, at least that
of
one's
D&D.
It's the same level of geeky. Come on, admit
It's
it.
like
I don't know.
Yeah, no.
We don't actually dress up. Well, I do on Halloween, but that's Halloween. That's different.
Hey, think of it this way: D&D doesn't involve physical exercise, so
Yeah, I suppose.
I'm in this break. I've just been working out the ratio, the time dilation ratio.
Oh, it's 1 hour for every round.
Yeah, so it's 1 to 16.
Mm.
So 1 hour in the outside world is 16. No. Yeah, 1 hour in the outside world is 16 hours in the instant.
Oh, yeah, that's only if you account for time dilation on the prime realms. Who knows how the celestial realms work?
Could be even worse
we've actually
or
got
greater.
for every minute we've got 17 years in here.
Yep.
Oh, wait, no. I just worked out to a minute. So 1 minute is 16 hours, sorry.
So that is.
And yet, when you come back, at least a day will have passed.
No, it's 1 hour is one round, so it's 10 hours per minute. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, my math is wrong then.
So it's 1 hour per 60 hours.
1 to 60 then. All right.
So let's go with the montage now.
And because
Uh,
summer you're learning a language, it could be like a week that we spend in here.
I'm almost finished.
But yes, have we all finished our montage? I hope everyone was imagining a montage during that little break.
Montage.
Bob, I hope you put up the little montage advert of just the players going about doing stuff with montage music.
No, I'm
So
drinking.
that's 17.
So no.
Oh,
Yes, so
I
a
get the
week
budget these days.
a week in here is 17 hours out there. So a day. Basically.
So
So no
If
one
we
now,
did-
now knows how to speak more celestial phrases than rope and cat.
so how long would it take for me to get proficiency in the athletics then?
I'm going to say you have it.
Okay.
And
Because
wait.
it's
Let's
easy.
move
There you
on.
go.
Hey, they're back.
Because we're halfway through the session, which means I need to get on to the action part of the session.
Okie
I
dokie.
want to keep a good chapter flow.
Yeah.
You go high stake, reflection. High stake, equal reflection scene. High
Peaks and
stakes.
troughs. Peaks and troughs.
So we're all ready for this beating of the Lord of the Hunter and catching Celestial now.
Aye.
I mean, if we can get the solar first, we can probably. I mean, we know where the Lord of the Hunt lives, so we can drop in on it at any time.
Yes, I don't care. As long as we get him at some point, he needs to pay. A very angry glint in Grogner's eyes.
Blackstar, being the intelligent fellow they are, has kept an anchoring point back to the place where they opened up a portal into their dreamscape, effectively demi-plane in the plane
That's very
hideout.
convenient.
And that you guys have all left the demi-plane, having Blackstar gotten you anything that you wanted, taking you anywhere you needed to quickly go beforehand. As you leave and return back to the lower region of the plane of Nowari, inside the region of Forbiddance, next to the Tower of Prophecies, you are back to that scene in which you died. And there's still an air of energy of this static in the air from when you last battled, but the corpses have been moved away, and 2 new decadrones have been placed at either end of the glass obsidian door leading into the Tower of Prophecy.
Before we go on, Chris,
Yes.
could I have cast a spell in there, like sort of right before we were coming out, or like enough time for me to recharge the? Actually, I've got it in a scroll. Could I have cast Hero's Feast?
Yeah, that's fine.
Having seen these guys just take ludicrous amounts of poison damage from Lord of the Hunt.
Well,
Yeah,
if,
you guys have all had plenty of time to do your morning buff spells,
Oh,
hero stuff,
cool.
death wards, whatever you want.
would we
Here's
have
the
been able to
thing.
go to the back to the headquarters to actually buy stuff, or would we have been able to buy stuff in the Dreamscape?
Blackstar took you or got you anything you requested from any of the popular marketplaces. So yeah, you could
Okay.
effectively have bought anything you needed to.
I have Dream
you have the
Amazon next to
Cool.
delivery. So
Dream-
everyone
Dream
gains
Prime.
17 hit points to their max from that Hero's Feast.
Nice.
All right.
You're immune to poison and fear and have advantage on wisdom
I
saves.
thought it was 10 hit points.
No, it adds on to your max.
Ah.
Yeah, it's one of the ones that adds.
They're temporary in that they last a day, and that's actually that's a decent roll as well. It's 17.
That's pretty good, yeah.
Yeah,
Can't complain about
What about that?
that.
it takes me.
188.
Oh,
So
I've only got 3
17
below you.
Right,
17,
max.
17 extra hit points. Yep.
Yeah,
And yeah, I'm
no
gonna cast aid as well on myself and probably whoever went down, whoever were the first 2 to go down.
Ignore that.
Would be me.
Who were the first 2 to go down?
It was
Probably
Grognar, Russ.
Ragnar, Millie,
Russ.
maybe Rusty.
Yeah,
No,
Cool.
Rusty went
Millie
down.
stayed up for a while.
Cool.
Rusty and no one fell down at the same time, but then no one got back up. So
Cool. You guys gain 5 hit points each.
Oh, nice. Another 5 max or temp?
Another 5 max. Same amount of time.
Blackstar, the support character, coming in with all the buffs.
Who knew that bards were great? That's right. It's me, because I only play bards and clerics.
that was very good. Yeah, let's put up Heroes Feast.
Don't think she's all buffs, though, boys. You're about to see something special.
That's fine.
We've run out of music.
So am I, because I don't remember half the stuff Blackstar can do. Yes, well, James goes in and puts some more music on. Yes, you have done all your buff stuff. You are coming out of this feeling much more refreshed, having spent some downtime in a quickened time stream, learning up and cementing of your skills, increasing your power just a little bit more of an extra either spell slots or abilities or whatever you got, whatever level you are, because I can't remember. And you have arrived at the base of the hill to the Tower of Prophecy, with 2 decadrones watching down as you climb out of this dreamscape portal. What would the party like to do?
Yeah. Oh yes. We have permission to go in there.
What does the actual letter say?
No, the letter was irrelevant. We got told that we had permission if we helped drive him off, at least.
Well, since I was there, I could tell you. He told you that destroy him, and you'd be allowed access to the sanctuary, and you didn't.
So even
Destroy
more
him.
reason to go after the Lord of the Hunt.
I mean, since he's going after the Solar, we could possibly reason with these folks here, and be allowed entry? Question mark?
We tried that last week.
They only let people in with permission.
They told us to go and get the form.
Sorry, I went a bit
yeah.
decadron there.
Grognar, if we go back, you stay here.
Oh yes, I am definitely staying here. I have vague memories of
He didn't like you very much.
things being pumped into head and losing a day of my life.
Yeah, did you let Blackstar heal your mind during that time off?
No.
Because she would have offered a couple of times to cast Modify Memory.
yes, if you want to.
She wouldn't have pushed the matter. She would have offered, and if you'd said no, she would have just sort of
Grognar
been
would
annoying and made like little illusions of all the stuff you missed out on.
Grognar would have accepted because Grognar does not like the fact his head's been messed with.
Before we go any further, can somebody cast Death Ward on me, please?
We'd already had time for that one.
Yeah,
I
we
think
would have.
got-
I've done that.
Yeah, we already did
Alright,
that one.
cheers.
I think Bard actually, because they've got their, it can have any spell. I think Death Ward is actually castable for Bard. It's just flat.
Mm.
Yeah,
So-
you would have just got handed scrolls to cast it on us.
Yeah.
I already had one.
Just Black
Ah.
starting. How have you previously been casting this? By 50-50 chance.
Luck.
How
Yeah,
have you
somebody
been?
with
How have you been
actually
doing it so far?
Decent charisma.
Nana's
Uh,
been doing her best for it, but it
points
isn't
to-
her preferable repertoire, really. I don't
Well,
think.
Nana's been doing quite well.
Yes.
I don't.
You had a warlock of celestial.
No, he just walks off.
Okay. Just takes the scrolls, reads them out.
Hmm.
Yeah. You're fine. You're fine.
I
It is
also-
Good.
She calls him Little Benji. We don't know who he is.
Yeah.
Little Benji, that's adorable.
Never met him.
I also
I'm
have
sure.
this. I also have this scroll, to create a barrier between us. I have the level
Oh.
5 spell scroll.
Oh, a wall of force?
I think
Well,
it's the one-
stone. What was which one?
What was a wall of?
A wall of source?
Oh,
Maybe-
Wall of Marinara sounds great.
Made that mistake before. Ooh.
I'm sure we'll find out at some point in the future when Bob
It
remembers.
is. It's a wall that makes full cover, which is probably
But
the lowest level.
For now,
No, it's
we're gonna
fine.
Is it a
We're gonna
wall
keep-
of the help action?
yeah, keep going.
All right. Well,
You
let's
don't currently need it.
let's try if we can to just talk our way through these guys.
Oh,
How
yes.
about that?
He said artificial shell. The artificer or whoever we got this from. Where did we get these from?
No idea.
I don't know where you get half the things you get
Doesn't matter. Let's go.
It, he seems to say his name's Giblet.
Wait,
He's-
what?
Oh, he
You should
sold
stop
me.
trusting this weird Giblet person. You keep
Giblet.
selling you anime.
He keeps talking about this Giblet person. We have no idea who he is.
Yes,
Is
he
he a
sold,
goblin?
From
he sold me this this book that gave me my exercise regime. I hold up the manual that's
My
been
Hero Academia.
My Hero Academia. That's basically the book that gives me.
Listen to me
Volume
very
1 and
carefully.
2.
Listen to me very carefully. This Giblet, were
Yes.
they a red goblin?
I think so. Yes, maybe. But I don't know. What are goblins?
Yeah? Did they always chuckle and say ha 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 Giblet?
Yes.
You're fucking kidding me. Where did you see this creature? That's, you know what? That's a tale for another time. I'm gonna start
Problem for later.
grumbling, you fucking Giblet, and stomping off towards this.
You hear a voice in the
the
wind.
steps.
Giblet.
Blackstar stops. He's near. He's near.
Yes.
Stop. Who goes there? You have arrived at the Tower of Prophecy. Only those with permission may enter. Yes,
But
only
wait.
those with permission.
But we have permission.
Let us see
My-
the paperwork. Show
My
us the
God.
paperwork.
We
Pull
got
out the
told.
forged paperwork.
We just genuinely got
They look at the
told.
paperwork. This is forged paperwork.
Oh, that's the wrong paperwork. Where's the correct paperwork?
We got
Pull out the
told.
paper we stole. This one.
He takes it and rolls it. This one just says better luck next time.
That cowboy bastard.
I did say. We got told by I can't remember the guy's actual name.
We were
by
given that
voice.
paper by the Arbiter.
The Arbiter of Knowledge. The Arbiter of Knowledge.
The other one that got shot
Yeah.
to almost death about there, and I pointed the spot like yesterday.
Yes, he said he gave us permission to go in.
So
Did you
we
get
could
this in
kill the
writing?
Lord of the Hunt.
We did not get it in writing. We got it in word.
And how do we know you are telling the truth?
Well, you go and ask him if you want, but I don't think that's a really good career move.
Why?
We
Don't
cannot.
Solars
He is on
know if
holiday.
you can tell
Yeah,
the
yeah.
truth or not?
Yes, we know you're not lying. But how
Well,
do
then
we
let us
know
in.
you haven't been duped?
So you're saying that one of your own superiors duped us into giving us permission to enter something?
But how do we know that was really our superior? We weren't here yesterday. We were in
No, the
Sector 5.
You can ask the guys who are probably dead somewhere. Go and
Ah,
ask them.
My
They were
brain-
there.
Yes, our fellow brethren are dead, which is a shame.
We tried.
They are unreachable for Quandary.
We
My-
did try.
Are you ready for treason then?
I mean, we
Whoa,
could go
whoa,
tell
whoa, whoa, whoa.
we could go
My-
tell a different Solar that we've got permission, and then these two. Can we have your names?
These
Yeah,
two aren't
Give
soldiers.
us your badge number. We want to speak to your superior officer.
I am
I
Decatron
want to speak to your manager.
4582359, and I am Decatron 2468245.
Thought you were gonna go with 24601. I'm not gonna lie.
Those don't quite roll off the tongue. I'm going to call you Barry and you Jerry.
Okay, I'm gonna write
Now,
it down.
Barry,
My head hurts. Grognar doesn't know. Grognar is...
Grognar doesn't like numbers.
No, Grognar is just very confused by all this double speaking, very confusing. Did we not get permission or did we not?
We got permission, and these two are saying that they want to commit treason because they don't believe that we got permission, even though we do.
Look. I'm sorry, this is just standard protocol. All right, we're just doing our jobs.
there is nothing we
Exactly,
can
so can you
do.
just let us in? It's easier.
Why would we lie? I've always been told to tell the truth. Lying gets you
To
nowhere.
clarify, we do not think you are lying, just that you are misinformed potentially. But that is what we are trying to clarify.
Are you able to see people's memories?
No, but again, your memories may have been misled. We do not doubt that you believe you have permission, but
All
how
right.
do we know you were given permission?
Then do you have time magic?
No, wrong pantheon.
Blackstar just
This is-
massaging the bridge
this is
of her
the-
nose.
This is the pantheon of knowledge. You should know
Say,
things.
that sounds like it's the right pantheon, actually.
No, the god of time is over in the light pantheon.
Oh,
Yeah.
fair enough.
Kronak.
So
Or
you're saying
Krondos or some
that the
guy.
one who messed with my head because I said that I'm not from this.
Shut up!
Tentacle around the mouth.
I freeze mid sentence.
Because you're not local.
From not local.
We got permission to go in. This is not a misinformation one.
Lied to
We got
me.
permission from the Solar that was standing there
Chris,
yesterday.
Chris, can
You
these
confirm
creatures
that
be
one?
charmed?
That's a good question. Can these creatures be charmed?
I'm asking.
Give me a religion check.
Religion, you say? Let me see.
And angels be charmed. I think religion go, of course not. How could you possibly think that?
Not bad.
Yes, you're pretty sure angels are immune to the charm condition. Yes.
Immune to the charmed conditions. So that means I override that to resistant to.
Grognar sits down and crosses his legs. Well, I do not know what I'm doing. I will sit here because I don't want to go meet that fellow again. He's messed with my head one too many times. Starts grumbling.
He's just grumbling weirdly. Yeah, we got permission to go through. Can you just let us through? Otherwise, we're going to have to find another Solar to come down here to confirm the story, and you'll probably get demoted. Because
And
we'll
you're
be
going
taking
to
a
feel
Solar,
very
one of
silly
the...
at the same time.
Or if you
One of the
don't, let us go.
Decatrons walks forward towards Lachlan and places his hand, one of his multiple hands, on your shoulder. Look, we sympathize, we really do. But we'll be destroyed if we let you through here, and by somehow you've tricked us and don't have permission. This is the Tower of Prophecy. This is one of the most restricted areas in Forbiddance.
I mean,
I'd rather be
that's all
demoted than destroyed.
I mean,
You
we
might get
could.
destroyed. But
Yeah, I mean, if you don't let us through, we'll destroy you.
no, that's not necessary.
No.
You
I
just see
thi-
them slightly start to squeeze their spears a little bit. Is that a threat?
There's a prophecy in there about me. You can look me up in your memory banks. Merida Blackstar. You have to let me in. This
Look at
is
each other.
a complete bluff, a complete gambit.
Not
And
just like
it-
looking at the side of
It,
his
who,
face.
who
What?
knows? Who knows? I'm genuinely just clutching at straws here, Chris. Do you need me to roll anything?
No, because I already know I'll have all the knowledge here, and this is
Right.
a world issue.
Hmm.
There are no records of Merida Blackstar in the time stream.
Oh yeah. Then I command you to open the door for me now. As my bonus action, my Fey presence manifests, and you all see basically Galadriel.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Dark
Um,
Galadriel, or
Yeah. No. Light Galadriel.
Mhm.
At this point, Dark Galadriel comes later. So they need to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Should we put a CR limit on that? I'm sure there was a CR limit.
There is a CR limit.
Uh,
Actually, no, I don't think it's a CR. It's a saving. It's
no,
actually
yeah,
like a saving throw.
it is the Wisdom save, but because they are immune normally, they just have advantage.
Yeah, didn't we say like you couldn't do it to incredibly powerful creatures, those weaker ones until you got more powerful? I'm sure we put a CR limit on that.
Oh,
Something equal
no.
to your level.
It was equal to my level. What are these? These are solars.
Yeah, we'll level you now.
They're
I'm
not
level
solars.
16.
They're the tier below.
Hilariously, they are CR16. You are just able.
Oh,
Hey.
perfect.
You're
There
just
we go.
powerful enough to start influencing them.
Then that'll be what it is.
They would have
It
advantage,
was-
but you also just impose disadvantage on them, so a flat
yeah,
roll.
so it's a flat roll. It's creatures that have legendary resistances. Don't just ignore the fact that I give them disadvantage. Is that right? Is that how we
Possibly.
played it? Yeah, I think that's how we played it.
I made it so that you wouldn't be able to just charm higher level things
Yeah,
above you. You'd
yeah.
have to work your way up.
Yep.
Which is very
perfect.
fair, to be honest.
Open
Okay,
the
they've got
door.
plus 11, so it's
On definitely failed.
23. Does a 23 make it?
Oh, hold on. A 23.
Yep.
Oh no, my DC's 20. Hold on, 1, 2. Is it 22 or 23? I think they make it anyway.
I
Yeah,
say
they make it
anyway.
anyway.
Unless something can happen. I'm a
Unless you
glamour
got a way
bard.
to boost-
I'm
Can you have a way
I'm
to
not
boost-
I'm not a lore bard.
Nope.
okay, so you've
Uh,
not got cutting words or anything like that, no?
I'm not a lore bard.
Let me just check my flash to see if it.
Can Flash do a
No.
downside one?
No, it's just add 6 to a roll.
as one of them just kind of shakes it off. No, I'm sorry. We cannot let you. And the other one just turns to him. Well, hang on now. Hang on. You know, maybe they did save the Arbiter.
Yes, we saved the Arbiter.
What? No, the Arbiter retreated.
Yes,
He would have done
And-
that anyway.
but
Ah,
he's still
that's
alive.
because we helped to defend him, so he could get away.
And you know, like
I was there in the fight.
the
It's a
Arbiter
nat one.
probably said that. They believe it. What are the chances that a fake Arbiter told them that? And we do know the Arbiter was here yesterday.
Blackstar's just sweating bullets right now.
We could risk destruction of this. No, I'm sure it'll be fine.
I like this.
One of them, the first one, the non-charm one, goes over to the charm one, looks dead in his eyes.
I'm
Look over to Blackstar.
gonna try and interpose and just say, hey, you're working too hard. Look, how about later on, you and I, we get together, we have a drink. I'm a licensed therapist and a masseuse. We can talk this out. We can. Look, how about that? There's a great little pub. It's full of dwarves. So, but we can work around that. How about later on, you and I and this
Yes.
charming
Great
fellow
place.
here who sees my point of view as well. How about we just meet later on, and the Arbiter too. He'll be there, and we'll talk this out. How about that?
Hmm.
And I sort of nudge the guy who's charmed by me,
Oh,
and mentally command him to follow my instructions and sort of give me backup, give me help, essentially,
You also
because I can
might
do
get-
that as a bonus action.
You also
Oh.
might get Employee of the Month for helping with this vital mission.
Yeah, exactly. Listen to the dragon guy.
oh, and if you mention my name, they'll know
Get
of
free
my
drinks at the
exploits.
bar.
Could mention Spark.
Don't mention Spark. That's a bad idea.
Hmm.
All right. Just do me
Yeah?
a favor. Just do me one thing.
Yeah.
And he looks away from Blackstar over to the rest of the party. Make sure you kill that son of a bitch who took my brothers.
Oh, I
100%.
promise
going
you,
to.
he will die. And
That is the plan.
Grognar looks insanely angry and mad. and,
We're definitely killing that. son of
and
a-
is brandishing his sword in a menacingly way.
I look him dead in the eye and go, "We're definitely killing that son of."
He has messed with us one too many times. If his head is not rolling by when we next see him, I will die trying.
Yeah. They get the idea.
Get the
babes.
idea.
You guy under my control. Open the door. Come on. Let's get this
I'm
show on
gonna
the
go
road.
patrol for hostiles in the area.
Okay.
Like you can.
Yes, we thank you for your service. Open the door.
You're doing a sterling job.
As he turns towards the door, the charmed Decadrone places his hands on it, and you see his semi-mechanized form pierce into the door, and these glass gears come forward slightly through the darkness of the obsidian and start to turn as the doors open inwards into the shining white pristine room with this burning white glow that's such a contrast to the forbiddance darker red lighting that it pierces into your eyes, forcing you to look away temporarily. You may enter the
Go.
Tower of Prophecies.
Grognar strides forward.
Thank you kindly. No one else was that.
Much
If
obliged.
anyone asks if you've let anyone through today, you reply, no. You understand?
He nods to you.
Good. Good boy.
Much
I-
appreciated.
And I toddle through. And just sort of
You do
wipe
so.
a single bead of sweat. You know, I've never done that before to something so powerful.
No one's gonna turn
shit.
around and go, "You are damn useful."
Oh, fuck.
You did very well for your first
Oh,
time.
I'm sweating embryos.
What did you do?
You can feel the creatures pushing back against you, but you held on.
Oh,
I mean, you rolled that one though.
I know. That was, oof, man.
That was good.
Specifically built Blackstar to charm everything. Like even Fey Lords and Ladies.
I mean, angels.
Yeah, you got to a high enough level, yeah.
Yeah. Tier 4. Just wait. Anyway.
But yes, you enter into this pristine white celestial room, and you can feel magic permeating all around you. I don't actually have a map for this one because I just couldn't find anything I liked. So there is
Yeah.
sleek marble walls running all the way up into the wall, and you can see this twisting tower interior with a dozen flying drone bots hovering around, as well as this energy beam of I think it's 4 interwinding golden streams rising up from the center of the floor through this beautiful crafted well made of this emerald green and this ruby red and a very other sapphire blue and all these kind of crystals. As the streams rise up into the air, they branch into 1,000 paths, almost like an energy tree. You can see little Arcanite screens floating everywhere around, showing flashes and images from the various time streams as you've entered the halls of prophecy.
So, does anyone see a solar? It is in.
They do exist.
Huh? What did you say?
Nothing. So there's a thing I have to look up real quickly. Just now we're here, and shouldn't take long. I'll meet back up with you guys. If you want to progress, that's cool. If you want to come with, it shouldn't take very long. It's a pretty big event, so if it's not there, I'm not anywhere apparently, so you get what I'm saying? Yeah?
No, I don't.
No, yeah, that's because I'm trying to talk you in circles while I run away.
Oh, I don't care. Go for it. I'll try and find this
Mm.
quarry of ours.
As long as you come back, we're fine.
No,
Oh, yeah.
not to try and
No, yeah, I'll be
survey the
fine.
area.
I'll be fine. Everything's gonna be fine, you guys. World's not gonna end in fire at all. Who said that?
Wouldn't be the first time. No, says that he's walking away.
I believe in you. I'll be back soon. I promise.
Good luck.
Don's going to start looking for signs of either A, the Lord of the Hunt, or B, the Solar.
Yes.
Actually, if anyone wanted to come with, if we were to split up.
You're in the same tower. There's not. You actually can't go anywhere out of their line of sight.
Oh, right. There's a tower. Okay.
You're in a tower.
What are the 4 streams? Is it Impetus, Lux?
No, they're different time streams.
There's 4 time streams.
Yes, you'd have to go look in the time stream. But you can go ahead and go have a look at the time streams and see if you can figure out what's going on there with a intelligence check.
Yeah, it's the one on fire. You know what one I'm looking for.
Yep, that's fair. That is one of the 4.
Oh yes. Such lore.
As for the others, how would you like to look? There's no obvious signs. Actually, there's a couple signs. Give me a general perception check, everyone.
Perception.
32.
God damn, Boyle. That's some
My
good
job.
perception.
And then
Nana
the
is too,
contrast.
Nana and Groknar and Rusty are too enamored by this beautiful interwinding streams of energy and these floating screens looking in at the various timelines.
No one in
You know, I
Milligan
used to
dumb,
have
so
a
we don't care.
lava. I used to have a lava lamp that looked like that.
Nana, does that look like some kind of knitting needle? Well, knitting thing? It's all these
Well,
weird.
you spot the number of drained out dead carcasses of the floating drones lying around the back of the well.
Mm-hmm.
They look to have had their energy sucked out of them vampirically.
Terrible.
And that Millig would have seen the same. Yeah, anyone who gets above 20 can easily see this. Blackstar easily also sees this.
And I would
Did
have
you roll
guidance.
that just
I would have
how
guidance.
close-
Yeah, I would have guidance myself as well. So 38 to find the one on fire and all the information I want, Chris.
You easily find it. It was an intelligence check to see if you could decipher it.
Oh. That'll be much
It's in
lower.
the middle of the room and it's on fire, so it's not hard to find.
Right.
Generally, it's just heavily guarded by 2 Planetar-esque creatures.
Oh, but they've been drained dry. Okay.
Oh no, those were the Deca drones outside. These are just minions. These are mono drones.
Oh, that's a shame.
They're essentially devas of the Noari plane.
This one basically just follows the trail of corpses.
They are actually. Let me just put a little X.
It's always a good way of doing it.
So I mean,
Follow the trail of corpses.
so the Lords of the Hunt would have come through here about 17, 18 hours ago.
Yes.
Would we have reckoned that he would have had time for a long rest?
Depends what you ran into. It's
Hmm.
it's possible he could have. Yes, it only takes 8 hours. And
And
he is
he's a
also an elf.
fae, so it only
4.
takes half as long for him.
You can do the rest just tracking.
And there's some, depending on what kind of ranger is, there's some abilities which help with rests as well. So
Yeah. His speed isn't halved by the difficult terrain, so he'd be able to track silently at pace.
Unfortunately,
Damn
we have
his skill.
all our trackers back because they were in Milik.
yeah, all impaled.
I mean,
Did
at
you
least we never
manage to-
lose him.
Did you manage to put your tracker in place on him?
We did, yes.
We
Good.
did, but unfortunately, they were on arrows and they all ended up in Milik.
Right.
Ping.
I could locate well, the chess piece really that he has. But he might have it in a demi-plane about his person. Therein lies the problem.
I mean, I could. I've got a couple of scrolls here of locate creature.
He's probably got a divination ward against him. Creature's that powerful.
Maybe.
Let's say I can just locate creature.
What about the solar? Would it be protected?
It's of the knowledge pantheon.
It is.
It probably knows all the spells.
I mean, we could try locate the divine ooze part of it rather than the actual solar.
yeah.
Ah,
Wait, what? It's part ooze.
It's a blob that ate
Wait.
a solar.
Sorry, divine ooze.
Divine ooze that
This-
ate a solar.
yes.
A divine ooze that ate a solar. That sounds like one of those terrible books that shit bard back in Akaba wrote.
We tried to force it out, but it overpowered my
It
water.
It was going to self-destruct and then bug it off.
Yes.
And you didn't. Okay, yeah, no, that's fine. I'm not going to ask questions.
As you stand about talking, looking up
They'll
at the
just
stream,
trying
you
to
see all
peruse.
4 streams begin to flicker out of existence and then
What-
restabilize.
What happened?
Only the use.
Did you see that?
Yeah,
I mean,
Yeah,
that's probably not a good sign.
What is it? Draining its energy source, or
most likely.
no? There was something else.
I mean, the
Well,
ooze part of
times-
it has been like eating radiant energy.
Yeah,
It's
but
like these things.
time streams don't just flicker
well, if
unless they themselves are at risk.
Could something have screwed with the time stream?
it's becoming more powerful, it may destroy this place.
Yeah, it kind of ate its way through most of this realm already.
If we don't stop it, it might just
It will.
if it can blow up a factory of being born, what would it do if it absorbed enough radiant energy off of all the realms?
We probably didn't want to ken that.
Oh no.
It'd probably be more powerful than all the gods combined.
Yeah.
As you say this,
considering it's not
again,
supposed to
time
exist.
stream flickers, and replaced by the 4 interwinding streams is one solid just stream of celestial gold rising to the sky with 0 branching paths.
No.
look,
That's
Flickers
not
again.
good.
Gonna be good.
And
Hey.
the 4 streams return with their branching paths.
What happened there? Who is messing with the whatever's over there?
Are they trying to combine all the time streams?
No. It's forming a singularity. If we don't stop it now, it's going to start consuming and not stop until the only thing left is it. That's it. It's the hunger. It's not going to stop
Then
until there is nothing.
maybe try and do what we were paid for?
Yeah, my own morbid curiosity will have to wait. We have to
So-
find this thing.
So if it's messing with the time stream, there's the god of time, Kronok or whatever you said his name was.
Krondak.
He'd probably, if he's the god of time, then he's probably more aware of what's happening.
Yeah.
Oh, he's the one being
Uh,
eaten at the moment.
Well,
There's that too.
yeah, there's a bit of, I don't want to say timey-wimey because that's a load of bullshit, but essentially the
Big
time
ball
dragons.
of wibbly wobbly,
Yeah,
timey wimey.
saying this as we continue and following the trackers, basically there's a group of dragons in the astral sea, and they keep watch over the time streams, and if they're keeping watch, but they can only keep track of the stuff that's actually happening. I think it
And
it
what the-
eventually drives them mad.
Wait, what is the Astral Sea made of?
Astral water. Why are you focused on that?
Well,
What-
if that thing gets in there and
It could
eats
eat the Astral Sea.
or eat a dragon, if it
The astral
absorbs-
sea is vast. It can't. It couldn't. Could it?
Oh my god, it's not. It's already eaten a solar.
yes, I
no,
think it
that's
would
true.
try.
Chris,
It'll
with
give it a
my,
damn good shot, if nothing else.
if it eats the god of time, if it eats Elder Krondak, then it could control the time streams entirely, and then it would blind the time dragons to what's happening, so they wouldn't know that this is happening. You see, it's eating the god of time to blind the watchers of the time stream, so
So
they
we-
don't know that this is actually going on right now.
So we
So
need
we
to
are
get
the
to the
only
god of
hope.
time.
No, we need to find this thing and kill it.
So
Well,
one of
yeah.
two things.
Yeah.
Either also that means that this thing's smart,
Oh,
or
which
it's
it,
dumb as hell and got lucky.
no, it's undoubtedly smart.
Yeah,
Chris, can I
Gaining a
roll to
lot
see?
of knowledge?
Yeah, can I roll to see whether any of that was just bullshit? Am I like because I'm
Natural
putting
one
together stuff that I remember, half remember. Is that about right?
That sounds plausible.
Sounds plausible.
It's
'Cause-
cohesive.
yeah, because Black Star's time traveled, so she knows that. Yeah, without the god, essentially,
repercussions.
they can't view because it's like the time streams come from the god, and they can't watch the streams if the god's not there. Is that right?
Now, technically, time stream doesn't come from the gods. The gods usurped their powers. The time god isn't now in control of the time streams. Yes.
Okay.
But
Okay. Cool.
Rusty, I think you should start trying to find that ooze, if you can.
Yeah, I've got the base bit here. So
Yeah.
Yep, Rusty will pull out one of his scrolls of locate creature. It's a
okay.
4th level, so I'll need to roll.
just realized if you need to roll on it, I can just do the spell.
Yeah,
It's
fair enough.
both an unranger thing and I can just cast it, but it's only within like 1,000 feet.
Yeah.
So
While you're doing that, then I'm gonna try and glance at the fiery timeline, Chris.
I'll just use my innate ranger locate
Give me an
creature.
int check.
I'm not intelligent.
Yeah, well, intelligence is required to piece together this puzzle. You can see stuff, but actually deciphering the knowledge itself into a form your mind can consume requires a bit of
Would it-
intelligence.
Would it be Arcana or religion?
I'm
Would
just
I-
gonna go with flat intelligence because it kind of fits into everything. With your time traveling background, I'll give you proficiency.
Yeah. And
But Lachlan was doing locate creature.
Locate creature, yeah, it's probably not gonna work, but
Yeah, remind me if it works across planes because I'm pretty sure the solar is not on this plane anymore.
could have guidance.
I don't
it's
think
within
it does.
1,000 feet, so
16.
almost certainly not.
Unfortunately, no. The solar is no longer on this plane.
Yeah, it's not here.
Okay,
Okay,
that's
so
Already
where
pretty
does
moved
good.
the
on.
time god live? Let's go knock on his door.
Time God. The peaks of time, maybe? In the I don't want to go back there.
Which pantheon?
Mika, no. No. Lucy, that's right. God of Life,
Okay, we probably should head there then.
right? Chris?
Nope.
Shit.
Light, not life.
Light, that's what I meant. Uriel, that's it. The light of knowledge, etc. It's all weird. They all combine into one when you know them.
What do you mean you
But
know them?
well,
Booked you for gigs, have they?
no, well, kind of.
Shit-eating grin on Nod's face.
Well, shut up. We're friends. I've met them. Okay.
You've met his children. You met the Time Watchers.
Do
All
they
the gods
class
combined into
you
one person.
as a friend,
Chris.
Nirvana.
or
I kind of saved the future for them, etc. 16 for my intelligence check, Chris. That's quite high for Blackstar. With her
Yes,
10
you can easily find
intelligence.
the one of the 4 future time streams, at least one of the 4 major time streams, which houses the Phoenix Empress Empire.
Okay, where does it diverge? What sort of moment? And has that moment already passed? Is it the Fey War?
You look at the bottom as you get closer to Wild. You actually notice that these are only the future time streams, and they seem to trace back into this well, into this dark abyss, where you can't actually see any time streams beneath that. They're all kind of forming from dust. So it looks like you can only see the future side of the time stream. This looks to be some sort of divination future prophecy room.
Right. So these are 4 possible futures for the time stream we're in.
Yeah, we're in the Tower Prophecies, where the plane of knowledge absorbs all the knowledge and tries to predict the future.
But I'm not in any of them.
Nope, because you do not exist in the time stream.
What are you looking at?
Future that can't happen.
I'm pretty sure you already know this, and if not, you should already know this, because this was actually just a trait of your Ikasai background. Because the way the Alterra gods work and the streams work, only Alterra souls are tracked, and the time stream and timelines do not account for outside souls.
So it wouldn't
Which
track
is
Grognar either then.
hilariously, it wouldn't track Grognar either. Grognar is able to change time easily because he doesn't exist in the time streams.
Interesting.
The rest of you are born into the time stream and are already, your paths and futures are predicted until the moment you met Grognar, and then he branched them out as a rock or a stone in the flow of time.
Grognar, you're a
Not right for
variant.
Grognar.
Is there a way, is there like a computer screen where I can type a person and see their timeline?
There are monitors everywhere, but you'd probably need to be able to access them. And there doesn't look to be any input consoles. It looks like the Deva drones flying around are able to just do this with like Wi-Fi or
Yeah.
Bluetooth.
I catch one's attention and say, "Hey, need your help, librarian
Beep boop.
creature."
Yes, I am a time droner.
Yeah. I need to access a terminal and
I
search for one
am a
specific
minute
person.
drone.
Yes, okay, that's good to know.
Yes.
Need to find an access for a specific person or sequence of events. Can you do that on this monitor and show me what happens?
I'm going to assume since you're in here, you have permission.
Yes. Yes, of course.
Then yes, I could do that. I can be of help. How may I be of service?
I need you to find mentions of Tatiana, the Summer Queen, the Queen of Night and Magic, the Fey War, the Second Fey War, and the rise of the Phoenix Empress. All 4 need to be within the search bar, if you like.
Parameters.
Okay.
Parameters.
Grognar is now standing
sh-
behind you going,
That should narrow it down.
scratching his head.
What are all those people?
I recognize a few of those names.
You would. They're
I
well,
don't.
those two are sisters on opposite sides of the Fey War that's currently happening that I'm trying to stop. And I'll tell you more about that once we find the Lord of the Hunt.
Okay. And kill him.
Yeah.
814 articles found.
800. 800.
Yes.
Is there anything that you can do to narrow down the search?
But yes, do you have a question? We have a built-in Google function.
Oh,
You're a search engine.
Have you heard
I
of
am.
Grog? Have you heard of Grognar the Mighty?
no, because you're not
Searching.
from here. No records.
0 records found.
Ah!
Sounds about right.
Ragnar, that's telling you that you're unimportant.
That's not true at all.
I'm
Well,
How
so.
about-
What would you like to know from the prophecies?
What prophecies? Grognar,
My name is Dave. How can I help you?
Another bloody
Grognar
Dave.
would like to hear your prophecies.
How do I
I
stop
want to hear stories.
the Fey War without it
Huh?
resulting in the collapse of everything?
I am sorry, that is a subjective question. I can give you only objective facts. Welcome to Dave.
Play a search engine.
Dave, what is
Yes.
prophecy?
Who is the Phoenix Empress?
The Phoenix Centrist does not exist. 0 records found.
Say that again.
The Phoenix Empress does not exist. 0 records found. Beep boop, I am Dave. What was your question, large one?
I want to
Which
know
one?
what. I want to hear your prophecies you keep on saying.
Yes, the greatest threats to the world. The 4 prophecies of destruction.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yes, it is heralded that at the end of the 7th era, the gods will die. And
Grognar
no
sits down
person
and
can prevent that timeline.
Grognar-
What era are we in at the moment?
The 7th.
We are at the beginning of the 7th.
Ah.
What are your?
Yeah.
Unless-
Do you have any records on Divine Ooze?
Yes, 18 records found. Divine oozes are a pain. They are a natural phenomenon of concentrated celestial energy. They are a nuisance and a rodent.
Has there
but-
been any records of a Divine Ooze dissolving and consuming a solar?
No.
Is there any future record of it happening?
How about records of how your friends over there died?
That is not the future. That is the past. That is the wrong
Oh.
department.
Question.
You want past department?
Approximately, how much time would it take for a divine ooze to consume a god?
It
Should
would
one
be
happen?
near impossible.
Near. But what is
Near
the...
impossible.
What if the Divine Ooze was combined with a solar?
They may be able to harness enough power if they consume enough energy from the 7 planes
Ah.
to
Oh.
reach the level of godhood.
Would it require energy from all 7?
Yes, the energy of each 7 is on a slightly different frequency than the rest. All 7
Which-
are required to incorporate into divinehood.
Which planes have you people been to already?
This one.
How
Just the
long
one.
have you been chasing this thing?
It was here to our knowledge because we had like a thing. It was like 3 days ago, wasn't it? Like it was on this plane like 3 days ago.
It was a few weeks before we had. Yeah, it was on this plane a few weeks ago. A few days ago.
Yeah.
And it
had just been on this plane.
Yeah, and it had essentially been eating this plane
Everything.
for about a week.
But yes,
And this is the knowledge domain.
This is the
we are
knowledge
in
domain, yeah.
Noari, the domain of knowledge. No matter what the gods do, the timeline is set. They will die in one of 4 ways.
What ways? Tell me.
They will either be consumed by the Phoenix Empress, who does not exist, 0 records found.
How do I stop that?
That is a subjective question.
What are the other 3?
They will be executed by the House of Elite, records not found.
The House of Elite.
They will die to the primordial uprising, records found, 18,000 exist.
Oh shit.
Or they will die to a resistance movement led by the 8th Pantheon.
There is
0
no
records
eighth.
exist.
There is no
Could you
eighth
tell
pantheon.
us more about the 8th Pantheon?
It doesn't exist, so they can't.
Doesn't
tell us anything.
exist.
The 8th Pantheon does not exist. All records have been deleted.
By who? Who ordered that?
The 8th Pantheon.
But they don't exist. How could a
Correct.
thing that doesn't exist delete records of itself?
I am Dave. It is above my pay grade.
Which of these prophecies is most likely to come to fruition?
They each have a 25% chance of success.
Of course they
Right.
fucking do.
Is there any way to skew the ratios?
That is why the gods have created the prophecy department. We have so far been unsuccessful.
Question.
Yeah, no shit.
Yes.
The thing that killed all your friends, and I point at the corpses, where did it go? After here.
That is not a question I can answer in my official capacity.
In your unofficial capacity.
As a friend,
Yes,
Yeah.
a
Sure.
very helpful friend.
Dave made a friend.
Oh, God.
Yes.
Dave made a friend.
Yep.
You're about to
They've made a
lose a friend
friend.
if you don't help us. Come on.
Is it bad that I'm just imagining this thing looking like a Dalek?
Also am, to be fair.
Well,
Flying
Mercenaries,
well
he's a little bit more round and hovering, and with wings and little hands and feet.
All right.
He's based on a Modron, so that, but with oh yeah, he's also got horns and a trident because he's based on a devil Modron. He's a devil Modron.
Okay.
He's
That's
what
like
you guys
more
are playing
exciting.
outside.
He's a barnacle.
Okay. As one friend to another friend,
Mhm.
he went
Yes.
down the hole.
Ah.
Down
Wait.
this hole with the time stream's coming out of.
Yes,
Is that where the Lord of the Hunt went?
yes.
Right,
Sure,
one
that-
last thing.
That's the guy
Chris.
without the top right, the golden skinned guy. Yes.
The guy with the big
Oh.
arrow.
The arrow guy.
yes.
Chris,
Yes.
Chris,
Yeah.
what was the third way that the gods are going to die? Consumed by the Phoenix Empress, executed by the House of Elite,
Primordial.
killed by the Eighth Pantheon,
Primordial.
destroyed in primordial uprising.
Destroyed by the primordial apocalypse.
Ice giants.
Oh. Primordial apocalypse. Oh, fuck's sake.
Thank you.
Why
Thank
is
you,
it-
very helpful.
Why is it every campaign I play in with you, there's always some sort of fucking apocalypse and I have to stop the gods from dying?
It's more interesting. If
Jesus.
there isn't an apocalypse, it's in a good system.
Because it's literally the main underlining story of the entire Alterra present future timeline.
Yeah.
Um,
One
it's
final
even
question,
permeated
Dave.
the House of Elite plotline was also one of the underpinning background things in HQ of the Mad Capitalist.
Mm.
Hilariously, I'm
Uh,
pretty sure there's also elements of the 8th Pantheon storyline too.
Mhm.
You guys didn't get to see a lot of that.
One final question, Dave.
Yes, anything for a friend.
Yeah, great.
I can't
What-
wait for us to hang out.
What
Oh, you
what
love
domain is the Eighth Pantheon? So knowledge, life, light. What is their pantheon of? You must
Let
know
me just
that.
check the records. 0 records found.
Oh, fuck's sake.
All records have been deleted by the 8th Pantheon.
I mean, you kind of walked into that one.
There must be something.
That's the 8th Pantheon.
Where are they located?
Records
Let me
have
check the
been deleted.
records.
No records
0
found.
records found.
Okay,
All
okay,
records deleted by the 8th Pantheon.
okay. So they were deleted by the 8th
Yes.
Pantheon? Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
There must be a
Eighth-
timestamp. There must be a timestamp or something on when they were deleted or by who. You must have like a username or a location, data file, something, anything.
Is there no backups or anything like that?
Backups. Yes, listen to the artificer. Anything like that.
Yes to the first two, no to the latter.
Right.
Why wouldn't you keep backups? Everyone keeps backups.
I don't keep backups.
Why don't you keep backups?
They're a waste of memory space.
Yeah, the timeline is constantly changing. It's better just
Yeah.
have it update live.
Yeah, until stuff like this happens, obviously. But this is the exception that proves
And
the
that-
rule.
that-
Anyway,
You need to have fixed points in all timelines.
Mhm.
Therefore, you have a backup of the time of the fixed points.
no, that's too messy.
How's that messy?
Where are they?
I gesture at myself.
What are they
I'm
talking
all over the
about?
place, darling.
Don't worry, Grog. Nah, it's time stuff. Anyway, apparently there's a hole over there. So cheers, Brand. I'm gonna go check out the hole.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
you don't need to give me them now, but just like if there's a username, or if it was like Jack Malum or something, I want to know that now.
Oh,
Jack
yes.
Black.
Records deleted in 934 years in the future. By user Tamara Lilith, General of
Oh.
the 8th Order.
I turn around and go, what was that name again?
Tomorrow, Lilith.
We
I
know
know
her.
that. I,
We-
I
Wait.
know.
You've got her card.
yeah, I've got a business card.
She was also trying to date you.
She's a
Yeah, I know.
tiefling.
It was mutual.
She's not a god.
Ah,
As you guys
Chris,
discuss this, the
Oh.
Do
droid
I know
just
her?
stands there with red eyes.
Oh,
Oh.
Nana Muffins is going to take the droid to the side.
is that the one who just about killed me?
Yeah, it's that one.
Aye,
Give me a
that's
history
her.
check,
I like her.
Blackstar.
I'm sure I've heard Tamara Lilith's name. I
As a
think I've got
player,
it.
you have.
I
As a
think
player,
I've got it written down in my notes somewhere.
She's the one that we ran into.
She's the one that framed us.
Yeah, in the pyramids with
No, yeah, I know that.
Also, is the one hunting
Tamara Lilith.
the Solar too, so maybe not a good thing that she might find it.
No, she's in
Already figured that she's working for demons.
Tamara.
As Loken's going to the hole, Grotner's just like, okay,
Oh,
I'm going
history
in.
check.
Whee!
Yeah.
Oh, I'm good at
Damn it.
history though.
Guys, Drogna just jumped down the hole.
Oh, you're bloody kidding me. That's my job.
Tamara
Yep.
Lilith. I have her name written down here.
Uh,
Was she in Sigil or Aqaba?
yeah.
Now, you've met her in HQ at the Mad Capitalist.
Oh, of
You've
course
never
we
met her in
did.
Aqaba.
It was Charcoal Tough when she brought the pyramid down on top of us.
Yeah, she was running the
Holy
resistance.
shit! She ran the fucking Oh my god!
Yeah, she was the one that framed us.
Yeah.
Oh my god! The 8th Pantheon is Noids.
Okay. As you say that, you feel tentacles wrapping around your waist and pulling you into this hole. As we
No!
jump down.
Nana, as you move
Prophecies!
aside with the drone seems to have frozen up.
Oh
No.
no! Oh
Dave.
no!
Can I just do one thing before he freezes?
Oh yeah, you'll unfreeze if you like try and tap him.
Dave, hello, Dave.
Trigger, alert, sent.
Okay,
Yes?
cool. Can you show me a picture of all my grandchildren after I pass?
Aw.
Yes, I can.
Just so I can see how they turn out.
You want the good ones or all of them?
The ones where they're not dead.
All of them in their primes. The best moment they have after I pass.
That is a subjective request, but for you, friend, I will make an exception. He just starts spitting out Polaroids at you.
I put them into my bag of holding, just all of them.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, down the hole we go, Dave.
Well, Brad,
Okay. He jumps down the hole.
Wait,
no
you bringing Dave with you?
cannonballs. Yeah, of course we are. I was bringing him if not, I wasn't.
Dave is going on adventures with his friends.
That was genuinely so fucking heartwarming, TR.
Alright.
Oh my god. Oh, I felt. Oh, show me my
It's a
kids
Nana thing
after
to do. I
pass.
almost
It
said,
very much
bring
is.
me up, bring me up,
Oh.
bring.
Nana
Instead
does
of
the whole.
Google.
Nana
So,
does the whole
so
some
Dave,
things.
this is Dave at the
We do
moment.
stupid
Yeah.
This
things.
Dave was posted.
Oh man. Also, he definitely just alerted Tamara Lilith that we
100%.
were questioning about her.
This is also Dave, by the way.
And the fact that she's still going about in early millennium. That's
She's a
problematic.
demon.
She's a-
tiefling.
She's a noid. She's probably a demonoid.
Yeah, they
Tiefling.
fought her like 2
I've
seconds
already
ago.
fought her. Yeah, I've already fought her.
Yeah, is she like a tiefling?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the combat at the end of episode 1 that you watched.
Yeah, the blue girl.
Yeah, no, I watched that. I was yeah.
You beat the shit out of Grognar. It was great.
Yeah.
Yes, you all
Yeah.
jump down the hole and you end up in this effectively this like astral sea space that expands out in all directions, and you've seem to have come through a celestial ringed hole into just the astral sea. As you look around, you can see nebulas off in the distance, various astrological sites, some glowing lights like stars pepper the landscape. You are in a void of space.
We're back here.
Point us in the direction, Dave.
Do you really think he'll know? He probably doesn't function outside of the Noare.
No,
Also,
I
Chris.
have Wi-Fi.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck's sake. Imagine the roaming charges, though. Chris, could I have grabbed a plane shift piece from Noare,
Yeah, sure.
by the way, to add to my collection?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Which
I guess we're just
direction
following. I guess we're just following the little robot.
They went this way.
Thank you.
Let's go on an
Insight
adventure,
check.
Dave.
Insight check on the robot.
All right, give me an insight check.
I'm not insightful. Very deceptive. Not insightful. Let's go.
Which one?
Flush on. 21 though.
Robot appears to be telling the truth.
All right, let's follow the robot.
Robot starts just doggy paddling in the astral sea, just in space, as he slowly moves forward towards just nothing in particular. This might take some time.
Out of
Swimming,
my
I'm
bag
gonna
of
swim over
holding.
to him, just put him on top of my head, and just go. Just point me the direction.
Can I turn my emergency bag of astral sea stuff out, and essentially flooding into the area is going to come all the bits for a small astral ship that I just begin casting mending on.
Just thought this isn't
And
one of
jumping
those. This isn't one of those astral seas like in certain things where if you open a bag of holding in astral sea, it creates a black hole, right?
No, I turned it inside out. I've not punctured it.
Okay.
No, but this is where everything ends up.
Yeah.
I'm making sure we're gonna just make a black hole in the astral sea when we're nearby.
Essentially, I've travelled here before, and it's gone poorly on how to get home. So basically, I had to stow aboard a pirate ship. So I decided, I'll just chop up a bunch of wood of another
if you
ship.
put a
Put it in my
bag
bag
of
of holding.
holding in a bag of holding while you're in the astral sea, does nothing happen then?
It makes
Depends
three
what I'm
black
feeling
holes.
like on the day.
It makes 3 black holes.
Yeah,
I
but
just
I'm
teleport you
gonna
randomly
create a
somewhere
little
else in the astral sea.
pirate ship for us to
All right, you
go up.
create a little pirate ship speedboat thing.
Badass.
You have a pirate speedboat.
And affixed to the front, like some sort of weird, talking, annoying figurehead, is our little robot friend.
Who now I'm imagining looking like Wheatley.
Bob, by the way,
You know what? That's actually
no-
probably accurate.
Northern Fangs, next thing, pirate speedboat. That's what we need. next addition to the fleet.
But yeah, so you guys spend some time just on the Astral Sea, as the solar apparently went quite far. As I just quickly prepare this next map. Role play amongst yourself while you spend a couple hours sailing the Astral Sea.
So you got this when you're trying to escape before? Is that right? Black Star?
Escape is a strong word.
Or one of the last times you were in the Astral Sea then?
I've been here for a bunch of times, really. Didn't think I'd be back so.
Suddenly?
Yeah, falling through a portal in one of the divine realms to here. It's not
It's
how
an
I
experience.
pictured. Yeah,
It's how we
Last
most
time-
travel.
last time I got trapped here by a bit of an arsehole, really.
The
But
Lord
I
of the
found
Hunt?
No, another
Different
archfey
asshole.
though. Another
Different
archfey
asshole.
lord.
Does he
Yeah,
work
different art.
with the Lord of the Hunt?
No, I guess since we have time now. So there's kind of a war going on. The 4 time streams you saw back there, the Phoenix Empress one.
Oh yeah, definitely Kevin.
Hmm?
Don't
Kevin?
worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Don't
Hey,
Worry
totally, it's Kevin. Yeah.
It is.
worry about Kevin.
Look in the meme chat.
The meme chat? I don't
Discord.
understand.
Is that
Discord.
character?
Discord's a plane. This is all in character for me.
Yes, okay.
We
I mean, just silly question, but have you just not thought that you're the Phoenix Empress?
Oh no, I couldn't be the Phoenix Empress.
I
I
know.
don't
So-
like fire as much as another person I know.
So if you're not in the time stream, does that mean you're in a similar come from same place as Grognar here?
I don't know, where are you from, Grognar?
Place where we hunt lots of monsters.
That's specific.
Right, well that
We used to make
doesn't-
armor out of them like this. Well, maybe not so mechanical. More bestial.
This is very specific.
Right.
Almost sounds like you come from my home.
Okay, yeah, that sounds like
My friend here is...
Zavara. It sounds like Luminor. It sounds vaguely like Fantasia, to be honest. They do that there.
He comes from somewhere that the administrator decided that it was worth wiping him out of existence because he was blasphemy.
He doesn't
Ah.
come within the
Alterra.
Alterra realm.
No.
He's out with
Right.
Alterra.
No.
Yeah,
Weird,
me either.
weird sort of thing appeared, not normal. And me and my squire went through.
Because that's what Grognar does. Whenever something
Oh.
weird happens, he just touches it.
I thought
So it was
was...
a portal for you. You didn't die in your old world.
No, was
No, it's not an isekai situation.
It was hilarious when we first saw a sea urchin.
Right.
It was a new opportunity for new hunts. We hunt things, and that's why I joined the kill score. They hunt things. I thought it was like home, but not quite. Similar.
Hey.
So you weren't given a choice or a mission when you arrived here. You just found a portal and stepped through, and you were here.
Yes, and found it a little less jungly in forests and deserts and plains, bogs, swamps. I even fought on a mountain once. Yes, that's why I'm very good on cold areas. Mountains are fun to fight on.
Mm-hmm.
And why do you want to go home? Do you not like it here?
Well, I have no problem here. There's excellent hunting things as well, but if they're going to try and kill me for not being from here again, I don't think it's a good thing for Grognard to be here.
You just need to stop telling giant monsters that
Yeah.
have the power of a realm
I thought
that you aren't from here.
I thought he was just
Just-
after knowledge.
To be fair, so did I.
I didn't think knowledge of other planes would bother him as much. Because
You kind of shattered his reality.
Hmm.
I didn't mean to.
I've
and
seen
plus,
a lot
Mean
traveling
to
through
or
this
no,
world.
you did.
Plus my squire would not like to be erased as well, I'm sure. He is very good companion. He has brought me back from many hunts where I fought more than I could take. And they have different kind of weapons here. My friend used to use this very fancy lance that also had explosive power to it too.
Fucking gun lance.
It's a magical place to live, it really is.
Yes, but my
It's truly an adventurous place.
That's an amazing boat, by the way.
my skills with my sword
Thank you.
have served me okay here, but I fear if something of the more divine decides that I am not wanted here or wants to delete me, I'd rather not be here anymore.
It's just the locals. There are terrible locals in every place. We used to have these neighbors. They ate everyone in the general vicinity.
Yes, and they don't seem to like my kind here. Apparently,
Look, you
kind.
did
Yeah.
speak giant
That's
to
That's- maybe learn if you're going to stick around, learn a bit of the history of the Prime Wars and how the giants did in them, and what they did, and then learn the purpose of noise. And if you don't want to stick around, I can always try and send you home, or I know someone who might be able to send you home.
Well,
And if you do want to stick around, you don't have to hunt forever.
but hunting was so much fun, and it was
It-
also
That was your thing back in your home world, wherever it is, but you're not there anymore. You're in this new world,
also
and you have a new opportunity to do anything.
Also, it was also a way to survive. It was very dangerous.
Do you still need to survive?
Not so
Or
much
at this
here.
point,
Not so much
Yeah.
here.
at this
Except-
point, do you just want to live your life?
I also
You
want
don't have to fight everything.
Though I do feel like I need to fight at least one more thing, because they must die.
Yeah. But
Clenching
once the
his-
Lord of the Hunt,
Mm,
once you've hunted the Lord of the Hunt,
my hand physically tightens on the grip of my weapon as you say that name. I would rather we not say his name anymore. Can we just say the dead one now?
sure
Soon to
thing.
be.
For you, we'll
Sorry to
call him.
interrupt you,
We'll
friends.
call him the dead
We are
one.
getting close to the tear in the astral sea that the Rogue Solar has made.
Excellent.
Yep.
Take us
As you
forward,
look
Kevin.
up, you see this massive tear leaking energy in this radiant blue, as well as 3 tempest creatures circling it. As they eye you, one of them begins to move towards you.
So
Oh, those
have
are
we just
great.
renamed him
Ah.
Kevin now?
Are they
No,
dragons?
he's Dave.
he's
He is
Dave.
Dave. Yes, the model of Kevin.
He looks like
Are-
Kevin, but he's called Dave.
Are they dragons,
Kevin's
Chris?
brother.
They are not. They are elemental
It's a new
tempest
model.
elders.
Oh dear. Let me do all the talking.
By all means.
I
As
just
this,
keep on steering the ship
large-
forward.
Personified storm moves towards you. You can feel the downpouring of wind and rain smacking into your face. Even, yes, there we go. It's Dave with D4 V3. Smacking into you, even in the peaceful, non-atmospheric world of the astral sea. As the Tempest approaches, you can hear a ping in each of your heads from telepathic communication that appears to be made in well, it would be primordial, but telepathy doesn't care about language, so
I just speak
Yes,
primordial
it has
anyway,
it.
so.
But you'd hear an incoming ping in your edge of your mind asking you to establish a telepathic communication. Do you accept the charges?
I do so.
Okay,
Why?
whatever this garbled mess is.
I will actually say in
Ooh.
primordial, sure. Basically.
Who dares impede upon the work of the Tempest Trio? Flee from our might, mortals!
I'm just half expecting.
Hello, I am Grognar the Mighty.
I was just half expecting Blackstar to go, "Hey guys, it's me."
Yes! Destruction. Catastrophe, storm. You have been warned. Go back. Leave this area, or we will destroy you.
Why?
Just passed
Afraid we
through.
can't. We're hunting the thing that did this. It's in everyone's best interest you let us through.
Rivals it is!
No, only noids who wish to help. I've been sent on a divine mission.
The Tempest Trio do not accept help, for we need none. We destroy where we walk. People and land tremble in our presence. Give us offerings to appease us.
Then why didn't you destroy the solar before you did this then?
Would have saved us a lot of effort.
We got here too late,
Oh, you're
and have
not
just
very quick,
arrived
are
to
you?
investigate the tear.
So you following it in then?
In your own heads you hear, did I not say just let me do it? Oh, mm.
But
No one's speaking in primordial this entire time.
But if you are rivals, we must destroy you.
We're
Do
not
we
rivals.
We're not
Usurp us.
rivals.
We're only friends. Friends who wish to help.
The
There must be
Tempest
something we
need
can
no
do.
help.
We are
We are the
aware of
mightiest.
your mighty presence, O Tempest, ancient ones. We only wish to marvel upon your abilities and revel in them and tell great deeds, sing great songs. And I take out my lute and ding.
So you have brought tribute then.
I have
as
brought
is custom
tribute.
in the old way.
Indeed.
All right, give us your sacrifice.
What?
I guess no. It would be oh, actually, you know what? Blackstar Sim sings I guess it would be Immigrant Song.
Oh, yeah.
Complete with light show effects and sort of Thor style
Ah.
lightning and illusions and all sorts. And
That is-
try and
A pale comparison.
However, it is the best we noids can hope to accomplish against such mighty wonders as yourself.
But that is not destruction. We require destruction.
Ah.
Punch Dave.
No, I Dave.
I
Please
do
do not punch friend Dave. I
I
can
do
be
one,
so helpful.
I do no damage. It's fine.
You want destruction? Let us at
The
that.
Tempest 3 demand destruction.
Well,
What
if you
biggest
let
thing do we need to destroy?
if you let us at that solar, we will show you destruction.
That is our task. You may not usurp us, for we will bring honor and glory upon the Tempest Pantheon.
Ooh. Tempest
So,
Pantheon.
how big a thing do we need to destroy?
Can we go
No.
destroy the Lord of the Hunt? He might
Not
be.
my shit, please.
Give us one of your members to sacrifice, and we will let you flee from us.
Here's Dave.
No, not Dave.
But
I
Dave is
immediately
friend-shaped. Please do not get rid of Dave.
I
Why?
looked round at the
Dave.
cat before Dave, to be honest.
No, not the
I'm so
cat.
sorry. I'm
You-
so sorry I have
you-
to.
You even look at the cat, and Grognar gives you the ultimate of glares. You touch my squire, I will.
Yeah, no.
I will lop your head off. Brandishing the sword.
How about a
You-
compromise? And I summon a little beast.
A little beast.
Well, they only can't. They're not too. Actually, saying that, I think they're just. Fancy the
Yeah.
size small. It's bigger than Rusty.
You blow your horn of Valhalla.
No, I need that.
There's like
Mhm.
5 of them in the party right now.
I know, but
Who-
I
I
need.
feel
Who's-
you are not
who's the
taking
worst
this
one?
seriously.
No,
We are demigods of destruction.
cool.
I have
Will
to.
you take
Elemental
this part-
elders. We are those who usurped the primordials.
Cool. Will you take this valued member of the party? And I point to the small, like dinosaur I essentially just summoned.
Will you at least scream as you flee from us?
Primary
I
mean-
something
no,
like that.
help.
Sure, we
oh,
could do that, I
no.
guess. Yeah, sure.
Grognar is looking.
General
Grognar,
murmurs of agreement.
Grognar looks at.
Yeah.
Grognar looks at. Grognar does not run.
He's not running.
As
Grognar.
Oh,
Tempest
no.
sweeps
Sailing.
over the party and steals the
Oh.
summoned beast.
No, oh god,
As you can
no,
hear-
no,
Oh
no,
no!
Jeff,
oh,
Sounds of
dear.
carnage
no.
and destruction.
Cast
The beast is
gust,
torn apart in the Tempest
Cast-
body.
cast gust
Jeff.
of wind behind my sails and just, yep, don't look back, don't roll up the windows, roll them up.
Roll 'em up.
What,
Lock-
what-
Yeah.
wait,
lock the doors. Roll the
Ah.
windows up.
Ah,
Mm,
wait, where are we going?
We're
forwards.
going through the hole.
into the hole, obviously.
Where do you think we were going?
Into
As,
that
as
giant
you
anus
get-
in the sky.
Closer, the other two begin to encroach
What?
upon your position.
I have
What?
2 more
No, we
summoned
said
beasts.
flee away, not
We are-
towards.
Oh
We are
no,
fleeing
but the
away
winds
from
are
you.
so strong.
We are fleeing
Oh,
away.
dear.
Ah.
Oh no. Oh,
Fleeing
God.
away. And
Approach any
wait.
sooner and you will be destroyed in
Oh,
our
you
Tempest
run
auras.
forward. How many
Will you
people are
accept
there? One,
another-
two, three,
Will
Will
you
you
four,
accept
five,
another
six,
valued
seven,
party member?
Excuse me, my friend. Where does that tear go?
We don't know yet. We haven't gone through it.
We volunteers tribute.
We volunteered
Yeah,
to go in
you,
and
you know
see.
what? Yeah, throw us through it. That'll destroy us and teach us
I'll
a
teach
lesson.
us.
Yeah. In
Ah.
fact, I bet you can't chase us through that hole. Right, guys?
Sure.
Aye.
It's so
Yeah.
stupid. Give me a persuasion check.
Hey!
All of
Do
us,
I have
or
advantage for help or?
Advantage on whoever has the highest persuasion.
Oh, I
Almost
definitely have the
certainly
highest.
you.
persuasion. I've got a +1.
Plus
Okay.
11.
I
So,
have a 0.
I have a
so
plus
it'll
6.
be
I
it'll be the bard.
-1.
It'll be the bard then. Okay.
I got plus 6.
Oh, wow, only a 25.
That's pretty bad, actually.
That's real bad for me.
That's
Real
what,
bad.
11?
That's a 9.
It's a roll
Oh,
of 9.
9.
I've rolled really low on
All things you're good
everything.
at. All things you're good
Yeah.
at, you're rolling really badly at.
I rolled a 17 for perception earlier to see a broken corpse. That's it.
Yes, your cowardly ways have pleased the Tempest trio.
Oh no, yeah, we're just poor
Oh
noise.
no, we're going to
Yeah.
die.
My brethren, let these pathetic noids through.
What?
We will see if the portal destroys them.
Grognar is just looking at the rest of them, very confused.
We'll tell you later.
Oh,
No one just says,
yeah,
we'll tell you
Just,
later.
just scream as we go through the
Just
hole.
shout a battle cry that's not
Yeah.
in words.
oh.
Ah! Like that.
Wait, yeah, wave your hands in the air like you just don't care.
Ah!
There we go.
That's it. Keep doing that.
That's how you
That's a
convince
scream, not a
Grognar.
hand wave.
That's how you convince Grognar. I told him to scream.
Ru-
It's his
Run-
battle
run it-
scream.
Run in circles around on the deck.
But I'll get dizzy.
No, that's
Well,
it.
every time you do, or every 5 you go one way, turn around and go the other.
I steer this
cancel it
ship
out.
forward.
But as you steer forward, I'm going to need a strength save from everyone, just because their general aura is still that of the storm.
Yeah.
And even while they have backed off a little bit,
Those are
there's
really
just essentially
bad
3
roll.
overlapping storms around this portal buffeting at you.
That was a really
Yeah.
bad roll from me.
I'm
Well, actually,
going
is
to
this
be
magical?
toast.
Is this magical?
Yeah, since I'm on since I'm holding onto the wheel, would I have advantage or
Yeah, is this magical, actually?
Since they're elemental, I'm going with no. They're actually just manifesting a storm in their presence.
Yes,
They're living storms.
Can
Yeah,
I
makes sense.
grab a hold of Nana?
Or a physical elemental thing.
Just a regular.
Yeah, just a regular. Unfortunately, you'd need to like tie yourself down, and you wouldn't have had time.
I'll grab
yeah.
Rusty.
Here we go. Oh dear.
Whoa!
that-
And very dead.
I could grab Black
that
Star.
was for that wasn't for me. That was
I'll
for
grab the dog or the owl.
yeah.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I'm not great at strength. Strength is my weakest stat,
Milk
then
will,
intelligence.
grab Black Star then.
Yeah, we have one for each.
Everyone start. All the strongest ones start grabbing extra people.
Mm.
Like, nope.
Work!
I use my words, not my legs. I use my legs for other things, but,
But
not
anyone
for...
who is grabbing someone else, they
shit.
need actually a dex check to see if you're quick enough to grab them.
Will do.
Let's go with dex saves, because this is reactionary.
Oh, can I see it?
Yes,
Oh,
you can
no,
see
I-
your allies about to be torn off the
Yay,
boat.
I have advantage!
Barbarians
26.
always have advantage anyway.
Lachlan, you're more than able to
I am
not
now
only
barbarian.
secure yourself with one hand, but reach out and grab someone as they get lifted off their feet and are about to get flung backwards off the boat.
It's not a dex save from you, Blackstar.
Oh, yeah.
It's. Banana might go flying because Grog failed.
If Nana doesn't manage to grab, I'll try. Or
As
if
you
Nana
fly
doesn't-
past Grognar, can Rusty grab you? For a dex save.
probably not.
I've-
No.
I have a big butterfly net.
I've already caught Spark. Is he the Spark? I don't think I
That's
can
Nana.
both.
I need a dex
Oh.
save as you whip to the back of the boat.
Flip
Oh.
those wings, Nana.
Seeing her fly away and Rusty and
Okay.
that failing, I'm gonna cry out, "You'll be fine! Just grab hold of the rigging!" and give you bardic inspiration,
How much?
which is a D10.
I know.
Let's see if I can bring you up enough to grab onto something.
Shimon.
Probably not.
Oh dear.
I'm gonna flash you then to take you up to 20.
Hey!
Nice.
As you grab onto a piece of rope, just as you're about to get flung off the ship, but your fingers start to weaken as the ship moves towards the hole. I need another strength save to hold on as you're about to
Could
arrive at the
I-
event horizon.
Could I
Save
use
from
my
everybody or
rope
just
of
Nana?
entanglement?
Oh,
Yes, I will let you use entanglement. I'm gonna need a. You can automatically fail this, so that's fine. Since it's using a resource. As Nana is on the ropes, about to slip away before they even have a chance to like reaffirm their grip. Suddenly, find magical vines wrapping you to the boat, cementing you to it. How do you feel, Nana?
Quite embarrassed. I mean, usually the Japanese bondage comes out later.
But the three Tempest trios continue to whirl around the portal, buffeting the edge of the horizon with their horrible storms. Their storm of air and water, of fire and ash, of lightning and of magic missiles.
oh no, Zapdos and Moltres and the other one,
Articuno.
Blizzaga.
Yeah.
Okay.
But eventually you arrive through the portal. However, as you are going through the event horizon, suddenly the front of your ship
No.
smacks into a wall.
Oh,
Whoa.
that's okay.
As you're all thrust forward and find yourself in the destroyed room of a black and white noir office.
Oh god damn it.
Wait,
We're gonna find Sam Spade.
no. This is another divine pantheon.
Yeah.
But which one?
Noir. Yeah.
Oh, that's how you spell it. I've only ever.
As those of you on the front of the boat arrive in this plane, you find yourself magically transformed into black and white noir versions of yourself, speaking in a classic 1920s noir accent and lingo.
Now you see, where did my color go, man?
How did we get here? See? Yeah.
Grognar does
I
not.
notice your accent's very different now, Grognar.
Nana, you find yourself at the event horizon, glued to the back of the boat as normal, just being buffeted by rain and fire and force damage.
Ragnar doesn't
What would
quite
you like to
understand
do?
that.
Like,
Oh,
Can I see the other people?
Nana.
Nope. The event horizon is obtuse. The
Obscured.
clouded one. Obscured. Yeah.
Where's Nana?
So is half
a-
of the boat in and the other half not?
Yep, because the boat can't fit into the office.
My God.
All right.
So this is the Titanic crashing into the TARDIS.
Yes.
Millie, Rusty,
I get it
Grubnar,
now.
help me grab the boat and we'll pull. If it snaps the boat, well.
No, what do you mean? Oh, that's my fucking ship.
Oh,
Well,
well,
it's about to be half of your ship.
You owe me half a ship.
well, if we don't get in here, we're gonna lose our friend. You see?
Yeah, you see?
Well, we'll just go back out.
I'm starting to heave already.
Outside, since I'm untangled, my hands are free. I take it.
Yep.
So I'm going to attach a piece of rope to my boomerang and hook it through. Chuck it through the hole.
All right, you do so. To be fair, all it requires is Neil to lose concentration on the spell, which I assume they'll do after a second.
I could just give a command word, drop.
It's
Let
just
the
funny
boomerang
that
come
they.
through first, man.
I like the idea of they just forgetting about you for a second, and you're just stuck out there in a blizzard, in
Oh.
a storm,
You won't
That's
know.
why
just stuck at the edge of event horizon.
no one just immediately went, oh, Nana's tied to the back of the boat. We need to pull the rest of the boat in. So that's no one's thinking. So he's going to pull the boat, try and break it.
Yeah, no, keep breaking the boat, but bring it all in with you so that I can fix it later, yes?
Yeah, pretty
Hey.
much, yeah.
Heave.
That's
Oh,
what We're basically trying to
Yeah.
half the size of the boat, but it's still in this room, essentially. So-
Well, now that everything's in,
As Nana, you are drawn through the boat. As the boat crashes around you and just shards filling this office.
Hi, Nana. How you doing?
And
Yeah.
why are we in an office?
I don't know.
how different does everyone look?
We've all seemed
Are
to
we-
like.
are we now-
None's changed colour.
Are we now in like pinstripe suits with like the trilby hats and?
Yep, that's entirely up to you guys.
And
This is fantasy noir.
and the instead of being in this large armor piece, it's just like the neckties got this jaw-like thing to it now.
You've got a collar. Is it your collar?
I was thinking it's like a collar with like a zigzag on it, that making it look like teeth.
It's always in all those like a lot of those old like time movies with like mob films. There's always that like huge guy who's like barely squeezed into a suit. I imagine
Yeah.
that's what Nolan looking like at the moment. Like the
That's-
suit looks like he's about to explode at any moment.
I think that's
And usually
both-
called Tiny.
Yeah, that one.
I think that's both of the fucking biggest guys here.
That's true, yeah.
We're just looking like we're gonna rip the suit if we even remotely
Yeah.
move.
As you're having this conversation, you hear in your head a crack of thunder. And you get the sense that it's a primordial language trying to reach out to you, asking you if you're alive.
What?
No.
None goes back in primordial, just like noise.
Death noises.
Yes, death noise.
As more thunder crackles, you can hear the screech of tires outside, the hustle and bustle of a city around you. As you hear gunshots ringing off around you and more thunder cracking, it's hard to distinguish what is gunfire and what is storm and lightning raging on the other side that's about to come through this portal. I don't know if you've ever had a storm in a room. You might want to get out. But
Yes,
as you
actually.
do so, suddenly the door flings open, and charging in and blocking the door behind them is a Simic hybrid with a bleeding oil warforged in golden plate of the figures of Shush and I can't actually
The other
and
guy.
Seaborn.
Ah,
As they look up to you pantically, Seaborn looks at each of you. Oh, it's been a while. Sorry about the intrusion, but well, this is our office. How did you get here? And also, Shush has been shot.
Well, we're gonna want to
We-
get the hell out of here because
we
there's about
came-
3 giant tempests about to come into this room.
We came
Yes.
through that big hole there, and as he
We better
says
get out of
that,
here.
move, move! And I start shoving them back out the door.
I'm
No, but
gonna
wait, you
I'm
push him
gonna
aside.
try casting Dispel Magic to see if that will get rid of it.
You do so, but this isn't a magical effect. This is actually a tear in the fabric of reality.
Fair enough. Run.
Run. I'm
As you
gonna
do so,
kick them
and
all.
Seaborn kind of tries to call out of you. No, but wait! The demonoids have infected the mob. As you reach out into this
shit.
large warehouse that the office was built into the back of, you find multiple cars parked up, and standing there in a pinstriped suit is Tamara Lilith with a machine gun.
Oh, I love her. Like Black
Hey,
Star.
boys.
Black Star falls in love.
Hey, get tomorrow.
Fancy
How you
finding
doing?
you here.
Of course
Sorry
it'd be
about
you.
this. As she starts to fire, that's where we're going
Right.
to end for tonight.
Oh.
Oh,
And that's just tonight's episode 14. What about those prophecies?
I know, but we're getting attacked by a demon girl with a gun now.
As you have arrived in an unknown plains, you've yet to determine where this portal led to and where the solar is going. And it appears that a number of other factions have arrived, both ahead of you and behind you, as the Tempest Trio, a living embodiment of 3 storms of a lightning, fire, and force storm, are about to enter a single occupancy room as a Warforged detective and his medical Simic hybrid ally have charged in on the with at their heels is a demonoid mob. What will happen next week? Tune in to find out. Thank you for watching.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, guys.
Bye.
See you Tuesday.
Bye.